And the sound's going through the laptop?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hey, let's go. Look at them boys. Look at that BT at the bottom. Look at that logo right there. Y'all see that logo though? That's one of the sickest logos I've ever seen in my life. Angela, wouldn't you agree with me on that?
It's a pretty good logo. It's a pretty good logo.
Do you know a logo that's better than that? I can't even name one. I can't even name one.
D'Angelo, what do you think? Is there a better logo?
Come on now. Come on now. Come on now.
What's going on, everybody? What's going on?
What's up? Hey, guys.
Where y'all at? Where y'all at?
So, Angela and I, we have this thing.
Wait. Let's make sure. There we go. Okay,
cool. We got some people on. So, hey, guys. What's going on? Let's move the laptop a little bit.
Move it up this way. What's up, Vision Alex?
Alex, let's go. Hey, guys. So, Angela and I have this thing to start at 5 o'clock, live at 5 every single day. And we're going to be consistent with it. And we were talking about it, and we were like, we've been trying to grow. We've been trying to, grow our platform. And it's like, okay, we feel like we're doing everything right, but like, what's missing? Well, I think the glaring, obvious sign that we haven't been growing as fast as we want is because we haven't been consistent with it at all. We haven't been going every single day. I don't know, what's up, Pulse?
Pulse, gang.
Vision, Chris. And so, back to the conversation, it's like, we're thinking about why are we not growing our platform? And it's like, okay.
No, I don't think the question was why are we not growing?
Or why aren't we gaining subscribers, right? We look at it, we all see the following. It's like, why is our subscriber count at 52,000 for the past 2 years? And it's like, oh, well, we haven't really been consistent with going live and posting videos for 2 years. So the only thing that needs to change is being consistent and going on every day. And we wanted to start at 5 o'clock, but we were about 2 minutes late. So, mark your calendars.
5 p.m. every day.
5 p.m.
We're gonna be on
day.
live chatting with you guys, and the goal is to go for at least like 3 hours. So this is gonna be quite a long stream. So actually, is that charging that battery? Because we might be needing to replace these batteries over and over again. Let's see who's up in here. Vision Chris, what's going on, man? Chris, how you doing, bro?
How you guys been?
How's your day today?
We're talking about how we've been, man. And we want to
Chris,
know how you've been, bro.
Chris, I've been doing good. So today, a little life update. We've been losing weight actually, and this is one of the funniest things that we're not like typically gonna just post every like weight loss picture of ourselves that we do, just because at the end of it, it's better just to show it than to just keep talking about it. And you guys and most people, right, they only believe things once they see it. So we just have to show you guys. Instead of just talking about what we're gonna do, we might as well just show up and be lit. You know what I'm saying?
And so I also want to be completely transparent.
Been good. That's what's up, Chris. That's what's up, bro.
And so can you go back to the chat, please? Let's see my peeps. And so being completely transparent with the person that's listening right now, I've been fasting and I've been actually not eating for a long time. And, a lot of people say I can't go without eating for that long. I can't do it for that long. And, you actually can. You don't need anything to actually, good morning from Scotland was good. You don't need anything.
What's up, Scotland Scorpion? How you doing? Good morning. Buenos dias.
There's no weight loss food, if that makes sense. The only way that we can lose weight is if we start eating less than what we're putting into our bodies. And a lot of people say, I have this habit of eating every single day. I just don't know how I'm gonna get away from it. I don't know how I'm not gonna be able to do it. And, what really helped us out when I first started losing weight was actually, and I know it sounds crazy, and Angela, I apologize, I know we had a conversation, but this is truly what helped us out when it came to losing weight when I was 17, 18 years old. And instead of going out and getting food, I would actually smoke weed, and that helped me actually not eat food. And I'm not saying I don't smoke weed now, but when I look back in the past and I think, okay, what really helped me? Like, what curbed my hunger and what stopped me from going back to eating food? And I think what helped me out a lot was smoking weed during the time, and it actually curbed my hunger away from eating. So I think that's one thing, and I would go on these runs. I would just go work out like crazy after I smoked it. I've come to realize that I don't necessarily need it to, I would still smoke here and there, but I wouldn't say that I necessarily need it to lose weight. Like I've come to, it's like when you start learning what foods go into your body, you know what your body needs in order to help you lose weight. So I don't know, I guess that's
Vision Anthony, what's going on, bro? Vision Anthony, how you doing, bro? Vision Gamer, that's a lit ass username. That's sick, bro. But talking on kind of what Calvin was just talking about the smoking weed when we were trying to lose weight. you know, in hindsight, now that we're like how many years ago was that?
That was like
6 years later now? 17 when you started? 6 years now.
Either way, it's helped me not eat up until this point.
Or how
so I
old?
mean,
Wait, that would have been 25, 7 years. Right? 24? But I didn't really lose the weight until I was 18. So I always say I started at 17 because that makes it more understandable for people. But we didn't really, like, we were fully adults in the real world, still overweight, if that makes sense. Like, we were still on our journey. It's not like we lost it and then we went out into the world and was like, all right, what's good? Like, no, it was like starting off at our 17 years old, and then from then on, we started losing weight. But that was a different story. But the point of is what I'm trying to say. When we did smoke weed at the time, like, we were high school students, so that was my biggest thing, was getting our mind off of the food. Learning how to understand that I'm not actually hungry. And so one of the things that, you know, doing a different activity taught us was that instead of indulging and going back to the refrigerator over and over and over again, we can replace that with a better habit. Or, I mean, that was not necessarily a better habit, but
it's better. Whatever's better to you, right?
We would
Whatever's
sit
better.
there and breathe. We would meditate instead of thinking about. You would think
Whatever's
about
better to
positive things, and weed would not come up in your brain if you're thinking about. When I listen to it, I never. When you're like, oh, you think of warm colors and a good, like a nice path, and all things that will make you happy, and all those things, like the old meditations we used to listen to. Like, I never thought of weed. I would think of like unicorns and rainbows and things that make you happy.
The biggest thing was, like learning, just taking your mind off of the food part. I think that was the biggest thing that helped us change. So that's definitely going to help you guys as well, and we'll keep going on that conversation. But he did get a dog. He got busy. So Faith, I purchased your app membership, but there are no live chats, videos to interact and get help. So Faith, there is actually the community chat. When you went inside the Solon, it's on the link in our bio, right?
I saw her come
You went through the Vision Twins info, So if you
Talk
went
about
inside, there's the community page, and we can get any messages you say in there. So it's not like that one like direct thing. Like if you're looking for a private message, you can post in the community chat. So it actually probably help out a lot of people, Faith, if you did post that, because then whatever you were gonna ask, because it could help out other people too.
Yes.
You know. So I want to ask you too, Faith. When you joined, did you see the Transformathon? Did you see that? We haven't actually announced it at all, but have you seen the 40-day Transformathon? It's a challenge inside of our app. And what we're doing with that is we're actually going to do this with you. So maybe this is what you're actually looking for right here, Faith, is that inside the challenge, we're going to do the challenge with you guys. And starting on July 24th, we're going to be going on a 40-day transformation. In 40 days, we're all going to show up every day. We'll be in the chat. Y'all going to be in the chat. And we're working out doing the 40-day program. And so I want to count it backwards.
Is it more of a program or a challenge?
It's a challenge. It's a challenge. So starting July 24th, that's the first day, right? That's the 40th day, quote unquote. It's a Monday. Then we're gonna go Tuesdays the 39th, Wednesdays the 38th, Thursdays 37 days, Fridays 36 days, right? Am I doing my math right? Fridays 36 days. Math is mathing, right? So each day we're just gonna go for 40 days straight. So July 24th to September 1st. If you join the Vision Twins app, you guys are about to go. You're literally gonna transform your body because I'm doing it.
Facts.
And damn it, if I'm doing it, yo ass is doing it too.
If he's doing it, I'm doing it. And the very cool thing, guys, is I have a torn ACL. I'm literally battered, like physically battered right now, and I'm still gonna be doing this challenge with you. So the cool thing about
Faith, what the fridge?
I'll be okay. Well, Faith,
We'll still be here. We got you. Don't even worry. It's not the only Transformathon. We just started our first This is gonna be our first Transformathon of the year. But go ahead.
the challenge will exist. But guys, I literally have a torn ACL right now, and I'm still going to be doing the challenge with you. We've lost a combined 300 pounds together, and we are still going to show up and do this live stream challenge. We're going to be doing this
because we still can get better. I mean, it's not like we
We're
can't.
still losing weight, so it's combined 325.
However
Hey,
much.
we're going up now.
Hey, guys,
350.
guys, listen
What
to
are we
this.
talking about? Come on now.
Hold on.
It's going up now.
Hey guys, I'm actually trying to get down to 170 pounds.
He wants to look like me.
It wants to look like
100. No, but for real, my goal
Like this.
my goal by September 1st, I'm at 180. I weigh 186 pounds right now. My goal is by September 1st, by the end of this challenge, I am at 170 pounds. And no matter if you're doing a Vision Twins workout or you're doing the 30 minutes of
He is
cardio,
gonna
that's
be skinty.
that is implemented. I'm literally taking it all the way. I'm testing my body's limits. I want to see how far I can take my physical body and I'm excited to do that.
He's about to be skinny.
He can
though.
just not drink water again and then go like on a couple mile run and he'll lose 10 pounds.
Dione!
I'm literally cramping right now, so that's kind of like a whole thing. I need water in my system.
UFC fighters lose 10 pounds in a night. We can do it.
Well, we just got to put a trash bag on. No, not all that, but
I
you
might,
guys,
I might do that.
most
I might, I might do it for video.
It's hot as heck outside. All you need to do is just
Do
put
an
on
MMA fighters weight cut for a video?
Hey, I will go that. I will go that
We've
far.
all done 3 days of no eating.
I will go
Yeah,
that far.
that's- Bro, so let's
But
talk about that.
I will go that
We've
far.
all done it.
So I want to talk about that actually. We're switching gears, you guys. So if you are inside the app, guys, we haven't even announced it yet. We're announcing it this week though. We're gonna start probably talking about it on Wednesday, so we can have some time to build everybody up. We're gonna go on TikTok, Instagram. You already know the whole.
But
nine.
you guys get the sneak peek of the early rollout.
You guys are already here in the app, so make sure you guys sign up before then, so that you guys can get in the program already. Because once it starts, we're launching and rolling. We're turning.
And nobody
off
else,
sign-
nobody
Yeah.
else can join, right?
We're turning off the signups, and also you guys can take a progress picture too. So Faith, I know you're gonna be on vacation in that time, but we still could lose weight. Like Faith, if you don't mind me asking, where are you going?
Working
What are you
on
doing?
Vacation's fun.
Like
I love
yeah,
working on
just
vacation.
staying consistent on a vacation, you feel so rewarded when you come back. And then versus if you like go on a vacation and just say like throw all my morals and throw everything like out of the window. 9 times out of 10 when we come back we feel worse, right? Like we don't even feel like we went on a vacation. We kind of went on like a sabotage spree, if that makes sense.
And
I don't want to say that's what you're doing, but of course, enjoy yourself on the vacation. Like if you want to go, if you're going to like Cabo or something, bro, go enjoy the food, go enjoy the beach, get some alcohol. The drinks are cheap. Do all whatever you want. But when you come back, though, you're gonna have to deal with whatever you did on that vacation, right? So just make sure that if you are doing something, just tone it down a little bit. You know what I mean? Like don't go all the way. Like there's always room. If you leave yourself not going all the way every time, at least you know like, hey, I didn't get to this point. You know what I mean? Like for us, if it was, say when I used to drink, like I'm not doing more than 3 drinks tonight. You just set that intention before you go so that you know like, okay, I've had my first drink. I know what I feel like. I've had my second drink. I know what I feel like. All right, this is my 3rd and final drink. And then you stick to that because you know that whatever comes after that typically ends up in puking and hair or just destruction, right? Just things that you don't want to have happen. So make sure you set those limits before you go so you can enjoy yourself.
And
still.
so also Faith.
The worst place for eating healthy is
Disneyland. So
Disneyland. Wait,
let me
how long
hold on. I want to add to that real quick. Faith, this can really help you, I believe. As speaking from somebody who just went.
Yeah.
Which my goal is to definitely be smart with food options. Not crazy. Yeah. So Faith, I can speak from confident experience. I literally just went on a vacation. So like, I understand what Angela's saying, but if you need any more clarification, take it from somebody who literally just went on a vacation, not even 10 days ago.
Mhm.
I was on vacation. I actually lost weight on vacation. I flew halfway across the country, and granted, I was in Iowa, and not everybody in Iowa is the most in shape.
There ain't
It's-
shit out.
I mean,
stuff
don't.
out
I mean, you
there. There's
can't.
nothing out
Actually,
there.
you can't even say that. There's a lot of beautiful stuff out there. You have to experience
Sure.
it.
I haven't been there.
Yeah, this is experience. So speaking from
Deer.
experience,
Deer.
yeah, they're hating.
Cattle, baby.
Hey, they're
Cattle,
hating.
baby.
But Faith, I can relate to you, right? I've experienced a vacation recently, and when it comes to going out on vacation in a different place, somewhere you've never been before, don't judge all the food that's around you, especially at Disneyland. I went to Iowa, and there was Iowa tenderloin. That's something that's very popular out there.
What's that?
Fire chicken
It's
sandwich.
fire.
Is it chicken sandwich?
It's kind of like a chicken sandwich, but it's like an Iowa thing. They have the best pork. If you didn't know that, Iowa has known for the so Iowa tenderloin. I ate Iowa tenderloin, fried the whole thing, and I enjoyed every single bite of it. And Faith, the whole time that I was on vacation,
I'm waiting for the butt.
yeah,
But
there is no but.
oh.
Even though there's a bunch of these bad foods around, and I'm with my girlfriend, granted, like most people would cave. They would like eat everything that they wanted to do. And Faith, I'm pretty sure you have a partner, so like maybe this is something that you guys can do together. Is that when you go out there, and maybe if you don't do it together, at least do it for yourself. When you go out there, there's gonna be a lot of temptations, a lot of bad food around, and don't worry about everything else, but focus on the food, right? That's something that we probably struggle with right now. So when it comes to the food, yes, enjoy yourself, but also I probably ate, one time, I literally ate around evening time every single day, but I made sure that at evening time I chowed down.
You
I
enjoyed
pigged
what
out.
you're eating.
I enjoyed every single bite, whether it was fried, terrible, just nasty food, like whatever it was.
He's saying nasty. You knew
It was
that.
It was.
Yeah.
I knew it was bad food, but I still ate it because I actually was taking the steps, I was working out every day. I made sure that I at least took an hour for myself to work out, and then anything I did was for anybody else for the day. Like I would literally just go and enjoy my experience. and
Yeah,
just
you
be
were
with other
conscious
people.
before you ate anything. And Faith, you're going to Disneyland. Like, you're gonna be getting thousands and thousands and thousands of steps, anyways. So, real talk, like,
Enjoy it.
it depends. How many days are you going? By the way, like, this is a really good topic. But if you're going for like a day or 3 days, you're gonna be you're from the Bay, so you're gonna be down there. This is probably like a week or 3 days. Who knows? But however long you're there for, you're gonna be burning calories. Like, you're gonna be doing good. So I don't want you to feel like. Unless you get like a scooter and you're like riding around just chilling, like I don't think you would do that. You'd be walking around, like going to rides, you know what I mean, standing up a long time in those lines. Like it's gonna be hot
Oh, that's
outside,
a-
it's summertime. You're definitely not gonna be like over consuming in any way. Like
3 days.
if you really plan it out, like okay, I'm gonna do a funnel cake for in the beginning of the day. I'm gonna do like a chicken tender and fries in the middle of the day, and then at nighttime we'll do a dinner and some ice cream. Like if you do that for 3 days straight, maybe on the second day you just don't have an ice cream cone. You don't have a dessert. You know what I mean? Because you already had a funnel cake earlier in the day.
Or you gotta indulge. You gotta enjoy yourself.
You gotta-
It's a vacation.
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely enjoy yourself, but try not to make it like every single. I have to stop for everything. You know what I mean? Because once we realize, okay, do I really want a funnel cake again? Like I've already had a funnel cake today. Am I just doing this because I just want that taste again, or am I hungry? Like ask those questions before you eat something. It's always important to have that conversation. If you don't have that conversation, you're just gonna like pick and see everything you see. You're just like, oh, I want that. Oh, I want that. Oh, I want that. And then before you know it, you have a bunch of food. You didn't eat all of it.
Or maybe you did eat all of it.
Maybe you did. You just enjoy, like you tried a little bit of everything. That's fine. I would actually recommend you get like whatever you do enjoy, have like whatever you want to have. Just pick and be like, okay, I'm gonna try this. I want to try this. That's most likely what you're gonna do. You want to try some ice cream. You want to have a funnel cake. You want to have the Mickey chicken, whatever the Mickey chicken.
Get the chicken strips.
Just get the chicken strips and the
Get
honey
strips
mustard on
every
everything.
day and stop playing around.
Oh, yeah.
I'm playing around. Get you chicken strips. You know what you came for.
Yeah.
You know what you came for.
Hey.
The Disney strips.
$15. What are you talking
No,
about?
it's more than
For
that.
a
It's
full
more
30
than that.
piece.
It's for like a 3-piece. It's
For a
probably
four family, I just looked it up. It's like a $300 if you have 4 people
to eat
to eat
for a day.
for a day. People
They
spend,
they going crazy, but I mean, like if you got the money, like who cares? Like obviously
yeah,
enjoy
we would
yourself.
spend like if we're going to Disneyland, it's
Yeah.
gonna have a little
Like,
fun.
Be
Don't-
realistic. You're gonna
Yeah,
spend some
have
money.
some fun.
But also,
Definitely.
hey, keep this in mind. You literally cannot fail. Think about that. Think about how powerful that is.
Mickey. It's a Mickey. Oh, it is a Mickey pretzel and a Mickey
see
waffle.
there?
The Mickey
Yeah.
chicken.
Was I wait? I literally just came up with that in my head. I didn't know that was the name. Is that really the name?
The Mickey chickens.
The Mickey chicken and the Mickey pretzels. Enjoy all. of them.
Enjoy it.
And
enjoy
the
a
Mickey
piece there.
waffles too.
Hey, wait, fake.
Mickey, it's a big Mickey
Hey.
Mouse.
Oh, well, also, I want to say this before you say this. If you are, like, in my opinion, see, we're from, like, humble beginnings, right? So, if I was to go,
There you go.
like, I'm eating before I go. Like,
Yeah, we're hitting McDonald's.
Jack in the Box before.
I'm hitting McDonald's. Every time we went to the county fair, we stopped at the McDonald's off the exit.
Right there, like,
You know what I'm talking about?
like,
I
I'm
was
eating
at
before
McDonald's Bro, you gotta go to McDonald's off the exit. That's all you do.
Off the exit. There's a Buena Park.
You
Buena
made
Park.
me get
Go
one
on.
meal.
Buena Buena Park.
I'm
You
big
made me be
on.
able to share a meal with your friend. Bro,
Like, we put in $5 each, and, like, you get a piece of the pretzel, and I get a little piece, like,
Anaheim food. Anaheim.
There's no such thing as a Mickey chicken.
Anaheim and eat good.
Yeah.
Fire like
Yeah.
TikTok
No, but
restaurant.
there's some good
Everything
stuff, like,
other than Dago, there's good food. Dago don't really got anything special except kind of set of fries.
so y'all literally, like, you're gonna be in Anaheim, in LA area. I would recommend you go try different foods out there. Like,
Yeah,
real talk, if you're
yeah.
gonna make this an experience, Faith, make this an experience.
Drive to LA for a day.
Go to Dirty Birds, get you that clucking
Ooh.
chicken sandwich, the
Ah!
hot, the what do you call it?
We went to Dirty
The-
Birds. I got you in the chicken sandwiches. Did you guys both eat chicken sandwiches that day?
Dirty Birds?
Dirty Birds.
Oh,
remember we went to my
Doughbird.
ex?
Doughbird.
Oh
I'm
no.
talking about. Remember we went to Dirty
Oh,
Birds
we did,
on
with
OB?
your ex.
Yeah.
Where?
And I-
OB.
And I got you guys chicken sandwiches or something.
Yes,
shit.
he bought us food.
Yeah.
He bought us food. This is like 4 years ago.
It wasn't 4 years
Maybe
ago.
2 years ago.
Was it Vision Twins?
We were in
time?
Vision Twins, yeah. We were
You
I
doing
guys
feel like we
came out to Dago.
We went to Phil's. I remember going to Phil's.
We went to Phil's too.
Oh, we was eating, man. We was eating. We Kasid, damn, what I walk into. Kasid, you walked into the party,
So
bro.
lit,
Kasid, you should have been here earlier when we started, but that's a good story.
Hey,
Okay.
but Faith, so Calvin was saying I cannot fail.
Oh yeah, finish that. Finish
Yeah.
that.
Faith. Question mark? Yes, you cannot fail. Literally, you were brought on this earth. God already knows that you're gonna sin and you're gonna mess up. You could be even sinning right now, I don't even know it, but I still don't see you as a failure. I see you as somebody who is incredible and somebody who is always getting better, and I see you as somebody who can literally not fail. So for your question, so Calvin's saying I can't fail? Of course you can't fail. You were here for a reason.
In words of my grandpa, he would say that's a mistake. It's a mistake. You mistaked. That's all you did.
But
you
it's not even a mistake.
You did something that in hindsight you learned I probably shouldn't have done that. And so you just take that knowledge and go into the next situation. And even if you do mess up again, it's a mistake. It's a mistake. As long as you understand that on the other side of, the mistake is a lesson and you live with that lesson, you can go and be so much of your true self. Because your true self has to go through those things to understand what you're finally going to become in your life. If you keep making the same mistake, it's just going to keep happening over and over again until you finally understand the lesson from that.
When it comes to eating, when it comes to
In life too, literally in life, like
Yeah.
you will not excel past what you haven't went through yet, or accepted, or emotionally discovered. Like it's just you're just pushing off to later. And 9 times out of 10, whatever you're bottling up and feeling now, and not willing to feel it through all the way right now, in whatever a year, a couple months, 2 weeks, whatever it is, it's gonna come up even harder and to a point where it's like impossible to ignore. It's gonna be out in the open, like it's gonna be like, it's just something that it's gonna be an event, you know what I mean? And it's probably happened to you multiple times in the past. I know for sure it's happened to me in the past where I wanted to do better and I just couldn't accept it in the moment to just deal with whatever that emotion was that I wasn't trying to feel. And then later on it came back up. Okay, we'll fix the camera. Sorry guys. We'll fix it.
I texted my sister-in-law. I was like, "Why we always stop at the McDonald's?"
the camera now. See, damn, we already started this.
Man, somebody, I think, people clicked off. I was like, damn, y'all wasn't messing with Angela's message or what?
No, maybe they just wanted entertainment and a screen.
What do you mean this is 38?
Oh,
Okay, ooh, it's
but-
the potty choose. It's the what I do. Jimmy Choo. Okay. we
enjoy yourself. Yes, enjoy yourself.
We got
And
100
guys, like, nobody can know.
It's coming back. It's coming back. It's coming back.
I'll wait till it comes on. I want it to be seen when I say this.
Can you see me? I can see me.
Go back to the. Okay.
And anytime now.
Bruh.
Can you guys hear?
I texted my sister-in-law. I was like,
Okay. Oh, it's behind. Okay.
It's about to come.
It's coming back on. People don't got no patience. A lot of these homies don't know what patience is.
I love those people that just never fail on you. No matter like if you mess up or something, like they just stay and they don't quit on you. They don't leave. I mess with y'all.
Hey.
I mess with y'all. Y'all real.
Hey. If it does better for you to leave or whatever it is, do it. I'm not holding the door for nobody unless
we
you want to
gon-
be here.
we gon' be
Okay, there we go. We back on.
Okay. People don't got patience. Yes. Patience with other people and have patience with yourself. Like to go off at Angela's point, like you're not gonna have everything. Life isn't just black and white. Like you're not gonna have everything figured out right now. Even though you may feel like right now you need to make a change, but nobody but yourself, only you. Not even us. Not even Angela can tell me, not even Angela can tell you, or I can tell you. We can't tell you how you feel and what's gonna best help you. All we can do is be a support system for you because really when we lost weight, we experienced it for ourselves. Like honestly, there's great motivations out there.
There's just somebody to be there.
There's people on there's people on YouTube, but like nobody we really connected with, and even if there was, they just had to like be there for us and just like, I guess just be nice people. Like that's all it had to be.
Genuinely
like.
just showing like, I was there before too, and we all know that. I think it's good to reiterate the fact that like yes, we were there with you guys as well, and so everything we're saying, like please try not to separate this as like, oh, that worked for them, it won't work for me. Like just try it. You know what I mean? Take one piece of advice that we say or one little nugget, whatever lands and resonates with you, use it. Because I'm telling you, we've gone through the same situations before. And if it helped us, it's helped the thousands of people we've helped in the last couple of years, and it's gonna for sure help you. Oh, I freaking hit my elbow.
But if that doesn't resonate with you, then I don't know. But hopefully it does.
But we don't look on that side. We look on whatever.
on the
does.
positive side, we look on the bright side.
So Kasid, bro, how are you enjoying this Arizona heat, bro? Because right now it's literally 108 degrees at 5 o'clock at night, and I am boiled up.
You're hot.
And I'm also wearing black too, which I kind of said I didn't want to do.
You should get oh, you do have that's a Vision Twin shirt. It's the OG shirt.
But
Hey
yeah,
guys,
dude,
this is
literally
merchandise at visiontwins.com. Go cop your merch. This is what I came up with this design. It's called the Adam and Eve design. And I just think it's so sick, and I want you guys to be wearing it too. So we have merchandise. There's more collections out there, so the site isn't just sitting there dead. There's actually some new stuff in there, so go cop.
rock on.
That's right.
So let's see. Let's go back up. Not to mention, I'm going to Vegas on my birthday for 21st in September. So in September, 21st. That's after the challenge. So Faith, you could actually hop right in, honestly, and you'd have like 35 days
Don't
to
get
do it.
back
But
out.
Faith, like seriously speaking, if I don't know if you're still here in the oh she is, but if 35 days, Faith, even if you wanted to start the week you came back, 33 days of working out with us, Faith, you know what that would do. Like seriously, following our meals, there's actually, if you haven't seen it yet, you can also get an even more personalized custom meal plan inside of our app. I don't know if you saw that. It's only like $29, but it's very customized for you. You fill out a questionnaire and it fills it out for you and it gives it back to you. So definitely check that out if that's something that you want something more personal. Otherwise, we have our basic, not even our basic, they're really good. We have our designated meal plans inside the app that you've already subscribed to, so you can get it for free. But I highly suggest if you want something more personalized too, we have that option in there and you can go get that. But one of the biggest things is that you have 33 days to work out with us when you get back. And the only thing that's stopping us, right, is the story we keep telling ourselves about why it can't happen. And I want you to know, Faith, that you are 100% capable. Anybody, I don't want to feel like I'm picking on one person right here and even saying one person. Anybody here, if you have the desire to lose weight, it's as simple as starting on one day. And if that's day 40, day 39, day 22, you can see results in a good amount of time doing our workouts. And all it takes is just showing up one day at a time and doing one little thing. Like, just make sure you put your you just put your attendance card in for the day. You don't even got to go to class. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure that you like at least opened it up and was like, okay, I know that, and you're subconsciously gonna start reprogramming your brain to want to lose weight. What I mean by that, for a little bit deeper, I don't want to make that was kind of a deep sentence, but for most people, the reason why, like, say for me, for instance, if I was back at 350 right now and I'm talking to you and I'm sitting here and my thighs are over the chair, my inside is sweaty, I'm feeling gross about myself, right? What do I do from that position right now? Like, what can I do to make a change for myself? Well, number one, I'd have to come to terms and realize this thing ain't gonna happen overnight. So I already know I have to be willing to say, you know what, I'm just gonna designate this amount of time for my weight loss. And in this amount of time, I'm not gonna judge myself if I succeed, if I don't. I'm just gonna make sure that throughout this process, I'm gonna label it as my best effort. I'm just gonna label this as my best effort for however many days. And we're doing that for you guys inside of our Transformathon for 40 days. I want you guys to sign up for it because it's gonna transform your life. But in other words, say it's a week, right? Say you wanna just put out a week of clean eating and trying your best. So what you would do from Sunday, right? I'm not saying go out there and go buy every meal prep, every grocery, remove all the terrible things that you can't eat. All I would say for you is that day, just do your best that day. Do your best on Sunday. So if that means your best Sunday is drinking a gallon of water, do that. If that means your best on Sunday is waking up at 9 o'clock and going outside for a 30-minute walk around your neighborhood and then coming back home and starting the rest of your day, do that. You get what I'm saying? I'm just saying you have to start something. It's not gonna come from like this forgetful place, like I wanna lose weight, I wanna lose weight, I forgot about that. Let me remember that and then do. No, it's gotta be like, okay, I wanna lose weight, is what I'm about to do gonna be conducive to that? And maybe not that situation won't be, but another situation will come up during the day where you can say, okay, well, I didn't do great for breakfast, but for lunchtime, I could try my best to make this a healthy meal. I could order a salad and something else, or I could order, just in general, right? You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna happen in one situation. I just need one ticker off, just one little thing. And then forget about it. The rest of the day, enjoy yourself, try your best, and then Tuesday, you wake up, okay, what's Tuesday? Maybe I didn't do good on my meal. Let me
Where you
try
going?
drinking another gallon of water today.
For sure.
But you just make every day something
Let's
beneficial.
say,
That's all.
if you want, you can take my card if you want.
I got back to school next Wednesday
Where's your wallet?
in July.
Look in my room.
Oh, summer
On
school.
my bed.
Summer school. I will say this though, I'm trying to drive more, and it's a hot it's
Oh,
hot man.
he burned his hands trying to drive. I read that earlier.
Whoa, that's
It's hot man, but we just kind of get used to it. It is. I will say this though, I'm trying to drive. So outside, like the steering wheel is hot. Is that what you're saying? You know what I wasn't expecting? The seatbelt.
Oh, it burns you.
That
Hey, can you
seatbelt.
get some Diet Coke?
Yeah. Put your arm,
Killer.
Put your forearm, or your back of your arm on the little.
I got burned earlier, bro, at the gym.
What?
I got burned in the heat.
You went outside?
No, I'm talking about the car door.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
It's hot.
Oh, I was outside today working out at the gym, and the dumbbell bar was left out. They have an inside and an outside. And
can I say this real quick? Sorry. Pressing says, Faith, you can't mess up. Okay, go ahead.
so I was working out inside and outside. On the outside, they have like all the. It's kind of weird, but it's like hot weights. I don't know how to explain it. It's just metal. Like they're just all metal racks and metal things. So I went up to the weight and I grabbed it, and I was like doing my set, and then I didn't realize, you know when something's hot but you don't feel it until like 2 seconds later. I literally was doing it and I'm like, boom, and I like pulled my hands off and I started like blistering right here. This is like low-key from grabbing that weight earlier, but it was hot, and I already have calluses right here on my hand, but that really burned me earlier. So that was kind of a dictator, not a dictator, but a telltale sign of me that this shit is way too hot out here. It's like ridiculous. It's like you walk outside and it's a dryer. Like you ever felt the inside of a dryer? Like your clothes are going, you open it up and grab something out. That's what it feels like outside. So it's crazy.
Yeah.
I was looking for the
But sunscreen, hey, make sure you wear sunscreen though. I be going outside in chapstick. I be going out with sunscreen on, Kassid, and I don't be feeling this. I honestly, it helps me out so much. I feel cool. My whole body just cools down. Like I feel like sunscreen, what it does, what it's meant to do for your body is like you put it on, and it's a tanner also. It's a lotion. It's a tanner.
Faith, help me with that. Is it a tanner or is that bronzer that's a tanner?
Maybe sunscreen.
Help me out with that. Go grab it.
Yeah, it's like it helps my skin. Like I get darker anytime I wear sunscreen. I feel like anytime I don't wear sunscreen, I just get attacked by the sun. My skin feels hot. But like when I go on sunscreen on my face, and you know your mom teaches you how to wear sunscreen, like it literally helps you out so much.
Speaking of like health hacks, so our cousin named Donald, I don't know if you guys remember Donald. Back in Florida last year, we were with him, but he started eating liver.
Ooh.
And I've been looking into it, and I'm really like, and it's raw. He eats it raw. And he's coming out here in like a couple days or a week or something like that. And he wants us to try this raw liver. Now,
I'm so proud.
I am number one queasy stomach of all time. Ever since I was a kid, I've been like, anything gross in my mouth, I will puke it out. Like maybe I'm older now and I could kind of fight it and just like, muscle up and just get it down. But if it's something that I know I can eat it, like fish, it's coming out. It's seafood, it's coming out. It's not
dramatic. Bro.
It's not
dramatic.
Whole night, like pass out, call the ambulance, like
quit for life. Life is done. Kill himself. Like he can't.
It's done. It's over with.
Dramatic.
It's done, right?
But
so
I'm trying to tell him, don't be so dramatic. You don't need to like go to the like.
I really don't even be trying to be dramatic. It's literally just a revolt system. Like if I could sit there and be like, don't have it happen, I would. But it's like it goes in and my stomach starts spinning, and I'm just like, no, not happening.
So dramatic, bro.
But so he's bringing raw liver over,
and
so that raw liver is going to be very interesting. I hope it doesn't.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
Hopefully
but you only live once though, so nobody makes it out alive. Nobody makes it out alive. Not even us.
Sounds dark.
It's the truth. In the most loving way possible.
I mean, it's true for sure. I mean,
Truth.
it's kind of.
Take it how you take it. But, Faith, is this Tanner? Ask back to our question.
Read it.
I guess I can read it. Banana boat sport. Hey, hold it up for long enough so we can read that.
Okay. It says, SPF 50, clinically proven, UV protection, superior endurance versus sweat and water. No, this is just it's like sunscreen, but it doesn't make you sweat. Yeah, it's for
dark.
sports.
I be getting dark.
It's for like sports and stuff.
I
So
love it. I be getting my tan on.
When
I'll
you're
be
like
looking
like at a soccer game as a kid, you'd be like, your mom's like, come here, let me get your
Yeah.
face, let me get your face, give me your arms, give me your legs,
Mhm.
everything else. That's this type of stuff.
That's what moms are good for.
Yeah, that's fire though.
Took like 5 hours though.
That's one thing I want to do with
Wait, what was
like
he
getting it. What?
He said it took like 5 hours though. I was like,
Yeah, it's hard. Someone cooked brownies in the sun. Oh, he cooked brownies in the sun. You could do that. You
oh, remember
probably-
we tried that? We tried that.
We did an egg, but it took 5 hours to cook brownies. That's like you just bake brownies and then like put them outside. I would put it like in an asphalt parking lot and then just let them cook.
Took like 5 hours. If you
You
want
wanna
tanner, get Maui Beach Babe Sun Lotion. Oh, my girlfriend. Hold on, let me
Save
show
that
you.
minute.
Jess has this. Let me show you what Jess has in my bathroom.
That sounds fire. Tanner, get Maui.
I need to wear my girl stuff, honestly.
Oh, what I was saying though, speaking about girl, is that I want to get up on like a skincare like routine and like keratin oil and like putting it on my nails and putting it on my hair. I'm like very not rough. I'm relative. I feel like I'm very clean. Actually, as a guy, I know a lot of guys are disgusting. Like don't put on deodorant and like shit like that. I do all that, but that's cool. But yeah, I want to get more up on like face care stuff. I got this Get Up. To me, it's Get Up. Let me just go grab it real quick. It's not like fancy, but to me, it's fancy because it's the first one I've done.
Okay, so we're just grabbing all of our bathroom stuff now, but it's to help you, okay? Faith. Right here, and it says weightless. And Angela, I bet you read this and you thought it
That's
said
weight loss.
weight loss, right? See, your eyes can deceive you, so don't always come to an assumption at first. But it
Oh,
says
okay.
weightless. It says weightless hydration.
Maui, would that stuff turn me black, like even more black? The Maui Beat Browning, that looks fire though. I got this like rose water.
You've never used that.
It's still full. You see what I'm saying? So
I'm finna take it.
no, I'm finna use it. I'm actually finna use it right now. It probably would feel super nice.
Especially shit once you. I'm gonna shave and then put that on my face and see how it feels. Let me see.
That
Isn't that just sunscreen? I guess so, but it's like cruelty free, vegan, but it's just what
this
it
just
is.
feels
I guess.
nice. Okay, I don't know, like
Mm-hmm.
Calm-
Hawaiian tropic though.
call me crazy, but I just use this. It feels really good, but I just forget. Like, so that's why I feel like if a girl was around, she's like, "Did you do your face care routine today?" And I could do it myself. I probably should, but I just
That's what girls having girls around is good.
that's the one. That's my one.
This is the whole thing. He saw my girlfriend with this. He went and bought it and then never used it.
Mhm.
But it's all good.
Heritage Rose Water.
No, it's actually sheer and glowy.
Ooh.
You go outside, it'll tan you better. Yeah. See?
Not that stuff. Just
Yeah,
talking about the Maui brownie stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna use this for sure. It's full. But she left the aisle. She just left it in my bathroom and never used it. So I'm gonna
Maui
use
Bay brownie lotion. Put this on game, you guys. There's a lot of stuff.
it. You need a girlfriend, Angela. I be telling him it'll make him a lot nicer.
Angela, you trying to get someone or not? Angela need a girlfriend. They will give you free facials. I got my facials and his eyebrows done. See, that's like okay. You do his eyebrows. Do you be plucking them or do you thread them? If you know how to thread it, that's fire. If you know how to thread, that's fire. Cause I gotta get a whole redo right now. I gotta get a haircut. I'm letting everything grow out so that when I come back, it's just like immaculate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's the thing with having a girl around. She'll like let you know like how your body is. Like she tells me like your face. There's something here. She pops my pimples. Like there's so much other things that like I experience having a girlfriend that's so beneficial that like I feel like a single person just doesn't get. You know, but you know. When the time's right.
Definitely. Like my nose hairs, like
Oh,
there's
no,
just
she would
things.
not let that.
I have a nose hair trim. I'm about to use it after this actually. Got me.
He's going.
No, I'm gonna definitely like
Girl, be like,
letting
"No."
everything go out. That's my method to the madness. I just let everything grow so that at one point it's just a full chop. It's just all like I can do it all in one day. You know what I'm saying? Like I can go get my hair cut, I can go get my eyebrows done, I can go, what else do I gotta do? That's all I'd be doing, haircut and eyebrows.
And see, I'm more of like,
And trim, I guess I can trim my nails here too.
I'm just a clean dude. I shave my whole body. Like, I don't like hair on me. I just think it's like, I
Right
think
now,
hair is intimidating.
I should I want to shave my whole body. It just takes forever.
Yeah. You do it a little bit every day. You don't have to do it all at one time.
I don't
like,
use
you're so like,
razors.
do it now. Like,
Yeah, I don't use razors though. I just use the trimmer.
Mm.
I'm talking about the.
Do a little bit every day.
I feel like I do it.
You don't have to do it all
and then
at
I
once.
forget. Like it grows back faster. Like it grows back. I'll do it on a Monday or like on a Tuesday, and then by like Saturday it's back out again. And I'm just like, this is work. Like
Right,
this
you
is
have
like.
to, and then shave it then. Yeah, it's work. It takes
It is.
time.
No,
but
I understand.
It's not easy being a clean.
No, there's no. It's like being pretty ain't.
It's not
I
easy.
always tell myself this when I'm getting my eyebrows done. I swear this lady was
Self-care.
laughing at me.
All about your self care.
This lady was laughing at me. I swear. Or she was shit talking in the store, but not shit talking. She was talking mess about me, talking mess to the other ladies in the store. But she was like hold your eyebrow like this, and I'm like, okay, I got you. Like I'm gonna hold it, and then she's like, I'm like, you talking to me? Like what? And she's like, that's on my mind. No, it's okay. Hold your eyebrow like this. And she's like I'm like, I don't feel comfortable in this chair right now. Like real talk, I was like, you lucky this is good, because this feels like abuse, and I'm not here for it. Like that's what it felt like. She was like, I'm trying to get clean. Like I'm paying you to fix it. Why you know what I'm saying? But that's what maybe she wasn't even saying that. But that's just the energy it felt like when I was doing that. So, but threading, way better than waxing. And I was adamant as like, I'm a waxer. Like I'm gonna get my eyebrows waxed. I do waxing. Why? Because it's faster and it's just like, I feel like it's cleaner. But now that I've got it threaded, like I've started doing the threading, I notice it lasts way longer to get your eyebrows threaded than to do the waxing. It's like, because the tape, it doesn't pull out the follicles all the way, I think, or something like that. Or it's just like it rips it out and it grows back. I don't know what the madness is behind the method, but I learned that threading, it hurts like a mother trucker. Bro, have you got your eyebrows threaded?
No, my Jess gets waxed like bi-weekly, so I know
Bro,
she gets
no.
waxed.
Threading hurts. It's.
I don't
it's
know
a-
that. I've
it's
never
a-
had it threaded. No.
It's like a. That's how we all feel in this. Okay, I was like, I'm not feeling like I'm the only one of this, but you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, it's a why? Like, why? Like, it makes you not want to pay them. It's like me. It's imagine we're training somebody, right? Personal trainer, and you're like.
Oh, this dude did. Or, no, you never know.
No,
man.
you're like
not
genuinely like saying like to your coworker, this guy's fat.
They're probably
it's
not
like-
saying that though.
No, it's definitely
That's
something
how
along
you
the line.
take it. That's how you take it.
What is there so to talk about me to the other people?
They
Like,
ain't worried about you when they
look at
ching
this
chong.
overgrown monkey hair, long motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I really think they be saying.
Tripping. I don't think they'd be feeling it.
Faith feels the same way.
Okay, well, Faith, I promise you, that's like a self thing that you have to deal with. I don't know, I'm not gonna call it anything, but that's Angela. Maybe Angela. Let me talk to Angela.
What?
I mean, if you feel like they're talking to you and you feel like they're talking bad about you, I
Not
promise
every
you-
time.
Well, they're not talking bad about you.
I'm talking about in that situation.
Yeah, I doubt they're talking bad about you though. I can, may sound aggressive. That's just how they talk. You know.
Could be.
That's how they talk. But I have school next Wednesday. Excited for flight school. Part of everything. Kissed, let's get into that. I want to
Bro.
dive. Kissed, I want to dive into you real quick. I just was on a plane. I was on 2 planes actually. I was on 2 planes in the past couple weeks, and I was on the plane, and I just. Okay, Sid, maybe you'll think this is cool. I was flying from Des Moines, Iowa, here to Phoenix, Arizona.
Phoenix, Iowa.
And we came here, and I flew back here, and I looked right. Thank God I sat on
Oh my
the
gosh.
right side of the plane, and I'm hating already. I looked out towards
Funny
the north.
story.
I looked out towards the north, and I saw just beautiful, beautiful lights. I swear, I promise, I saw the northern lights. Like, I could have not been mistaken. Like, God strike me dead right now, but those were the northern lights, and I loved seeing that coming from the plane. I was like, we need to literally go see the Northern Lights. Like, I saw it from the sky and I looked all the way beyond it. It was just so beautiful. And all these gorgeous, just amazing lights. I'm looking out into the past, out into the atmosphere, and like you're so high up on this plane, and you can see all these. And this is probably like 10 o'clock at night, bro. It looked like that. It looked like that.
Like what?
This,
The green?
that right there, yes. And it looked like that.
Watch Northern Lights in South Dakota,
Iowa,
Minnesota
Iowa!
this week.
Laugh all you want. I saw the Northern Lights.
It looked like that.
Looked like that.
Like, but what it like out in the distance?
Out in the distance, north. The North Pole. I was looking at the North Pole.
He's passionate about this one. So
I
you
was-
saw them. You're saying
yes,
you saw them.
I saw that. And granted, I maybe wasn't fully cohesive, but
Wait, what?
I saw that all the way out there.
Fully cohesive. What you mean?
I could have been drinking
On the plane?
Could have been drinking on the plane.
A little goosey roosey.
Could have been a little goosers on the
He was
plane.
on the goosey
But I
noosey.
saw those lights, and nobody can tell me different. It said Iowa, right?
Yeah. It
Oh,
said,
I saw that.
South Dakota and that's interesting. I didn't know you could see it from the Midwest. And Nelson Alonso is common people because people actually have done experiments to learn the languages and found out what they said. Okay, so
You just think
I'm
people are
not
talking shit
saying
about
I'm
you.
not saying they said it. I ain't saying that. I'm saying that's what I felt. Okay. I'm not saying that's what they said.
Were you okay with yourself?
In that moment?
In that moment, were you okay with yourself?
Of course. But I'm saying in that
So
moment.
everything was good.
In that moment, I'm saying I wasn't really happy to pull my car. I was happy about the service. That's where I'm like, okay, you know what? It's a service, like whatever. You can't really complain. Like, just get your service and get out of it. It's like I'm not mad at the dude at the oil change place. Like, man, your car's all messed up. Like, you got to change the oil. But that's what I felt like. I was like, okay, whatever. Like, let me just get it done. I'm the product. I will feel better afterwards. Just get it done.
Me.
Being pretty obviously is painful. Go with whatever comes with it. You want to play the game. Don't be mad at the rules.
Oh.
So that's why I was like, okay, whatever, I'll do it.
Y'all are dramatic, man.
I'm just saying,
Hey.
people do, obviously, she's clearly saying that people go in the stores.
Probably
and
so.
they
I
be
believe you.
doing,
I
they be
believe-
doing the
I-
translations.
I 100% believe you, Faith. Don't get twisted. But, you know.
There's a chance. That's
There's a
supposed
chance
to be.
at least be Northern Lights in 24 states. That's dope AF. Oh, it was dope AF.
What's the best vacation you guys have gone on? Kassid and I know Faith's still here. What's the best vacation y'all have gone to? Like, if this could be out of the country, in the country, in the States, an island. I feel like the islands are always cool. We're gonna go to the Maldives. That's our big plan. So that's like our big dream
Maldives,
vacation. I think I'm 90% sure we can make it
And
this
so-
December. Like we can go.
Want to bet? If we go live for the next 100 days at 5 o'clock, we'll be in the Maldives Christmas Day.
Oh yeah, I definitely would
Let's make that bet
love.
right now.
Okay,
On the
guys.
stream, you heard it here first. And if we mess up, if we deviate, then we deviated. But we have this as the Vision Twins, and as we show up on this live stream, we just have to go live, not worry about anything else. But as long as we go live for the next 100 days, we will be on in the Maldives Islands, Christmas 25th, December 25th.
Christmas 25th.
This 25th. That's right.
Shake on that mother.
Will you be here?
Oh.
Angela, will you be on the live stream? What? Oh, this is pop. Jasmine said, poo-poosh, poo-poosh. My ex used to call me poo-poos.
Poo-poos?
Hey, Turks and but
What kind of shit ass? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna say
I
that.
swear you are. Hating on my ex, man.
I'm not going to. I never hated on you. Hold up. Hold up.
Oh, we gonna get
I
into the conversation.
never hated on your ex. Ever. I've never hated on any girl you've ever had. Ever. First of all,
we gonna get
don't
to-
even
Bro,
try
Jess
to
might-
dim
Jess-
me
Jess might-
down.
Jess might- okay, she's
Don't
coming-
try
she's
to
coming
dim
home.
me down as a brother.
Uh,
First of all, and ever let those words come out of your lips where I hated in a relationship that you were on. I let you kill yourself in a relationship, okay? I'm that brother.
I love that. Thank you so much for letting me destroy myself.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Because I had to learn it. I had to learn it.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
knew.
Let me just be me.
Yes. Go swimming in the
Like,
deep end.
hey, like the stream right now if you haven't liked the stream yet.
Go swimming in the deep end without no freaking floaties. I will let you do that. Now, let me put the
Let's not-
laptop on the charger and we'll get back.
Let's
to
not
the
talk about
conversation.
exes. Angela, go ahead and throw that laptop on the charger. Man, I'm getting a little hungry over here, but I'm not gonna eat.
Bro, don't even start ever.
Hey,
ever.
Chat. Is it okay if I bring some food on here? Chat.
Ain't nobody said you can't, blood.
It's 5:52. I'm an hour past my
Where's the
fast.
laptop charger?
Actually, it's about to be 24 hours since I've eaten.
I'm looking for the laptop charger.
Speak directly, Black. What the hell is that?
I'm buscando por el cargador del nabo.
What the fuck?
No me entiendes.
There
Nah,
you go. I don't
for
know.
real.
Hey, we'll check it
Beerusly
out.
Brutal,
Check it
bro.
out.
Beerusly Brutal. Don't ever
What's
say
beer and
it.
sleep crucial, bro?
Beerusly Brutal. Don't ever say I did that.
Don't say what?
That I.
Oh, you hate it. Faith, let's
Never,
talk about.
bro.
Let's,
But Calvin.
let's talk about exes.
Let's talk about you.
Let's talk about me.
Let's talk about
Hey,
you.
guys, I'm an open book. I will not hide anything from you.
Okay, my first relationship, the one that lasted 27 days. Did you
Give it to me.
or did you not be all up in my ear like this?
Please don't scream,
Tom
bro.
about some.
Please do not
I will
fucking
not scream. I will
scream.
not scream. Tom about some. Yo, girl is a hoe. Yo, girl is short. Yo, girl shouldn't be with you.
She
You
was-
shouldn't be with her.
Hey, she was doing dicks. I know that. I knew that. Don't act like she wasn't doing that. The homie got slapped at her. The homie hit.
I'm out.
The homie hit.
I'm out.
Who I was kicking it when he was hitting.
I'm out. It's cool. Nah, it's cool. Look, that's what we finna do.
The homie hit.
It's all good. I know this isn't a good message, but whatever.
But Angelo, listen, bro. This is.
all I'm saying is you could have just kept quiet.
You're not allowed to do that, Angelo. You're not allowed to do that.
No.
I need you to be here.
Nah, that
I need you to live.
you definitely went a little overboard on that one, bro.
I honestly, it takes a man to apologize, and I apologize for doing that.
Can you admit you were wrong?
I won't say I was wrong, but I apologize. I apologize for hating on your relationship and hating for doing what you felt right because only you were gonna come at the end of the day.
Wait, what?
Don't listen to me, dirty. You were gonna come to your
No, that's
decision.
exactly what I heard.
I was gonna. Man, you're just picking out the nastiness. Think of the good. Think of the good things you guys have.
Okay, go ahead. What were you gonna say? Finish off.
I apologize for hating on your relationship. That was not right of me. It does. The strongest person apologizes first, so I apologize for that.
All right. I appreciate it. I'm not gonna lie though. What really threw me off, and this is getting deep. You guys want to know more about this? Whatever. fuck it. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I was a simp. This is my first time ever having a girlfriend, but
This is crazy, but it's true.
we were like watching a movie or something. Like I don't remember what it was. Probably like the third day I knew her, third day dating, and we're like watching a movie on our phone or something in the bed, and
Oh, I can't wait, dude.
right, you know what happened next, right?
I-
Obviously, right? Assume you guys, you know what happened.
Oh, what everybody did. Oh.
Right. Okay. So you understand, right?
I'm
so
sorry, I'm sorry.
Let's go.
I
Let's go 10
apologize.
minutes after. Forget the whole thing. Okay. 10 minutes later, right? So 10 minutes later, you know, we're back watching. Pull the movie back up, right? And as we're watching this movie, she swipes off like she forgot to do this, but like goes to her notes, and then puts. I see a list of names. You're lying, fool. You're fucking lying, fool! Jerome.
You saw Jerome?
Charisse. Maurice. Laquan.
What are you talking about?
His ex,
Alfredo.
they just finished. You remember the names that vividly?
Seven
Oh,
other-
this is the high school one, right?
Like 9
Shannon.
different names.
Yeah.
9 different names.
She said that he just beat, and then 10 minutes later
And
they're
then-
chilling.
My
Say
middle
it one more time if
My
anybody.
middle
And then
name's
Andrew.
Maurice.
I'm not
Middle
saying the
name's
story.
Maurice.
I'm not saying the story again, but that's what happened.
I'll
then-
tell the Angelo.
And then Angelo.
She pulled out her phone, goes to her notes, and has a list crossed of names or check marks of names.
Her kill list.
Her kill list. He pulled out her kill list and she adds Angelo to the hit list.
I'm not proud of it.
That's crazy. In person?
Huh?
Right in front of you.
Yeah. But whatever. That was a different story. Back when that happened.
That was your first relationship. We've all had it.
It's all happened, everybody. But
That didn't happen to me.
no,
No one knew. My girl's from a different country. I got a foreign.
Hey, D'Angelo, listen, come into the street, bro. I feel like you're just making it back there. Come
It
say
ain't my proudest moment. It ain't
That's
honest.
crazy. I don't
But
know.
it's true. It ain't
I'm
honest.
happy I didn't have
It's
no
true.
relationships in high school.
I can credit that.
huh?
I'm happy I didn't have no relationships in high
Oh,
school.
I didn't either. We never had any relationship. I didn't have. A
We were too
relationship.
fat.
You were relation. You were a relation.
We were big. We were.
I
we
don't
were,
like it.
I was too mean.
we were
You
big.
were definitely just like mean to everybody.
Excuse me.
I was just too mean. If I wasn't mean, I probably had so many girls.
Where would that meanness come from?
I peed in the bed every day.
Even in high school?
I still pee in the bed. You should smell those covers, badass. You should smell our room, badass.
That's some real shit.
That's some real shit.
Right, is that actually going on, bro? Because we can talk about it.
I'm not talking about it.
We don't have to talk about
He's
it.
like, he's not saying it didn't happen.
You don't have to talk
He's
about
not
it.
talking
I
about
peed
it.
in the bed till like 7th grade, but nothing after that. Like 7th grade. Is
Oh, I can't even imagine
Yeah.
what. Oh, blood. You were. Yeah, you
I was
were,
a demon
you were
in middle
fi-
school.
You were fighting demons.
You were a demon and
Because
you
you'd
were
come
fighting
home
me. That's some real shit,
and then
bro.
they'd be like, "Oh, pissing in the bed, ass boy."
I was
And then
the
he'd
youngest.
be bottled up of emotion. And he'd go to Kennedy, and be like, "Hey, homeless man,
No.
get off the road." Like you would be, yeah, bro. You were that kid throwing rocks at, yeah.
No.
No, you weren't a Bebe
No.
kid. So what kind of kid were you then?
Score 40.
If you weren't a Bebe kid, score 40.
I got a bucket on you, nigga. That's the type of nigga I was. What are you talking
I
about?
was getting buggies on you.
Bucket boy. I was Goose Gang official. That's what I
You
was.
definitely had your thing was Goose Gang.
Me, Marcus, Ronnie. Marcus is in.
Marcus
Every time I
Marcus?
see Marcus, we go Goose Gang. Every time I see my nigga Marcus, that's my nigga.
He was a gooser. He was a gooser.
Marcus.
Maybe
boy,
Jalen too. Maybe. I don't
It was
know.
you
But it was like
who-
in Bostonia. Like they would go to kick
he was like
Bostonia.
Goose Gang.
Yes, the
Steve's got the
gooseneck.
popcorn.
The goose. Look, it's a gooseneck.
I remember there's one time in like the elementary school teaching, or what was it? Like the Kennedy Rec Centers. Like I was watching the instructors. Like Andy, was that his name? One of the
Andy was
coaches.
cool.
Andy.
I remember him.
Was Andy right?
There's no Andy.
Yeah,
he
there
had
was.
like he was a white guy. He played Granite basketball.
From Bostonia.
He was like on Granite's team.
He worked at
Okay,
Blue
stop,
Staff.
stop, stop.
Blue Staff at
Who was the
Bostonia.
white kid that was on?
There was
That worked at
Scotty.
Kennedy that was
There
on-
was Scotty, like the 7-foot nigga. There was Steven Keppel that lived in my apartments. Keppel, you remember Keppel?
He was kind of a stockier guy, but he was like six. I would say he's probably like 6'3", kind of stocky, but like
Dean.
Dean
Taught me how to. Dean and Nick.
and Nick. Okay, yeah,
They
it was
taught me
them.
how to shoot.
Yeah, them. Okay, that's what I'm saying. I went in on a class where he was a hooper. Like he had a stroke.
That's where he's the one that taught me to warm up right in front of the basket.
He had a
Like,
stroke,
fully-
huh?
Yeah.
Everybody
What?
was. He had definitely had a stroke.
What?
Yeah.
That's who I credit to.
White boy
That's
with
who
a
I
stroke,
credit my
yeah.
shit to Nick and Dean.
Yeah. So I remember like I walked.
During our practices, they would warp, like they would put us like right around the rim. I don't know if that was like. I feel like he did like one-on-ones with some people sometimes too, because he would come out and be like,
Good, yeah.
he'd like start right
And
here.
then I would too if I was when I was coaching. I would play that. But he used to have like this like how to shoot a basketball. He would
keep
say,
your elbows straight.
put your elbow straight and then act like you have a pizza, and then goose. Like he would say goose like that. And like pizza, goose. And I was like, I don't shoot like that. But anyway, goose.
He got me the way I shoot now.
It is really from the elbow when you shoot, huh?
I can't keep my elbow in.
Bro, we need to get our YouTube link in the bio. What are we doing?
What are you talking
We haven't put the
We're on
YouTube
YouTube.
link. I'm
We're
saying
on
in our,
YouTube.
from Instagram. Like when you go to our Beacons page, you can't find the YouTube.
I
Yeah, you
always
can.
find you, Calvin.
Well, you can go on YouTube and type it in, but I'm saying like when people go to link in the bio, YouTube
Yeah,
right
you
there.
can.
So we need to put
Look
that.
at it.
Oh, is it there?
See?
Let me make sure I'm not tweaking.
Pizza, goose. Cassid, what's the popcorn, bro? You listening on what we're saying?
Oh, YouTube right there.
It's interesting.
Maybe I just didn't
It's
see
a
it.
movie. That's what he's saying. It's a movie.
All right, what y'all trying to talk about? What's
It's a
everybody up?
movie.
What y'all trying to talk about right
My
now?
life's a movie, for real. If only you knew.
Let's talk about
Wait, you do.
this current diet that I'm on. Let's talk about the current transformation in our body. You guys want to see? All right. Welcome in, everybody. I know we've been going live for an hour now. We still got 2 more of this, so.
Yep.
This is just now getting the party started. We're just having fun now. D'Angelo, can you do me a flavor? Actually, I don't think I need a flavor.
Oh, you're sticking this inside the big USB.
It needs to charge a lappy, so I just
Yeah,
kind
I
of
know.
kept it off. Let's look at my hair real quick. I know we kind of not the most important topic, but this is why I've been wearing hats over the last couple weeks. I'm in the hat phase where I definitely cut my hair too short to my liking, so now I have to let it grow back. And what I'm gonna do, if you guys can kind of see on the sides, I'm gonna get the taper right here. And yeah, but I definitely feel like I've been low key looking scruffy. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of scruffy in general.
The
But I feel
jawline.
good though. I don't feel like it's bad at all.
I feel like my jawline is hitting right now. I feel like Crimson Chin. I feel like Kari. I feel like my boy.
I don't want to feel like
I remember I used to be
His
jealous.
head must hurt.
I used to be jealous of my dude. Not
We used to
anymore,
say, so one of our buddies,
His head.
He has a
named
square-
Kari, he has a square head,
though. And
square
he,
chin.
he
square
blew up on
face.
TikTok fast enough, and I was like, man,
His
if
head
only I
was
had a square head.
Square chin, square face, square everything.
If only I had a square head. He's like, guys, just start posting on TikTok, and you guys are gonna blow up. Just go
Just
on.
believe in
post.
yourself.
Just believe in yourself.
Just believe in yourself and go.
He said, no matter what you do,
That's
like,
how he sounds.
it's like
No.
just do it. Just do it, and just do it. So guess we're doing it. We're working out. No, we're not working out right now.
No. And-
we're live.
Do you guys want the calendar? Anybody that's here, obviously you guys are interested in what we're talking about. Do you guys want the calendar for how the next 6 months are going to look like on the Vision Twins? Because if you guys want that, we can make that for you guys. So you guys know what's going on, and just make sure you're tuned in. We haven't even told Instagram what we're going to do, you guys. I know I'm turning. We haven't even told Instagram what our plan is. We already told the YouTube stream, so if you guys want to watch and kind of find somewhere where we're talking about, it's in the YouTube stream. But if you've clicked the link in our bio so far, and you guys have joined our program, you've joined our app, you guys will see that we are going to be hosting a challenge coming up on the 24th of July. It's coming up in about 2 weeks from now. And it's going to go for a span of 40 days. Now, in this next 40 days, you guys are going to go on a journey with us because we're doing it too. So there's no reason why
No question.
you don't change your life in the 40 days because we're doing it. And if you want to get the results, you guys know we get results. You guys know what our body's going to look like if we put our freaking foot into it and our effort into it. Same thing can happen for you, okay? And so I'm encouraging everybody on this stream right now that if you have been thinking about losing weight and you haven't had the right motivation, you haven't had the right time frame, you don't know what to do, July 24th, we are hosting our first ever Vision Twins Transformathon, okay? And the Vision Twins Transformathon is a 40-day challenge where we take you guys and ourselves
We're doing it too.
through the most life-transforming, body-positive transformation you can ever possibly imagine, okay?
It's gonna be
So
popping.
the details to the 40-day Transformathon. This is an announcement. This is the first soft announcement. We'll make a post about it. The first thing is that, yes, it's 40 days. Quite obvious, right? But our main goal for this Transformathon is to be one of many. This is our first one that we're doing, and then we're doing this every year for pretty much the rest of our lives. For 40 days. And it will probably change the time and years in the future.
Yeah, but not even thinking that far when it comes to this
Yeah,
challenge right
for
in front
this
of us.
one.
Yeah,
For this
one right
challenge in
ahead.
specific, hi Adriana. For this challenge in specific, July 24th to September 1st, you join our app, you're going to lose at least 20 pounds. At least. In 40 days, I'm not joking, you will be down 40 pounds.
Oh, but there's a caveat.
Caveat, say it.
Only if you are overweight or obese. So
Yeah,
this
if
is
you-
this is for anybody who is over 250 pounds. If you're not over 250 pounds, then
You're
probably
still going to get amazing results.
you're
but-
still gonna get amazing results, but you're probably not
So,
going to
just a heads up, right?
lose
so-
20 pounds in a 40-day span. But if you're over 250
I
pounds,
guess.
that is 100% possible for you.
So, again, I don't have 40 pounds to lose, right? I'm going to lose probably 10 to 15 more pounds from here. But obviously you guys can see, you guys might think I look great right now. Wait till we go through the Transformathon. Wait until the Transformathon starts and finishes. You guys, I'm not joking with you. Our bodies are about to look crazy. And so if you're 220, 230, and you want to drop down to 210, you're going to start seeing your abs. We're going to get you guys lean. We're going to do a core balance workout, legs, chest, arms, shoulders. Everything is going to go absolutely binoculars. All we ask is that you guys show up and join us on this challenge. You guys think we look good right now? I'm telling you, I know a lot of you guys are saying like, oh my gosh,
You guys look amazing.
I want your body now. I'm telling you, you haven't even seen my final form.
You guys have not seen my final form. Listen, guys, I'm trying to get to 170 pounds. That's through this Transformathon. And I'm already down since June 1st or June 2nd. I'm down 23 pounds. So you guys can 100% lose 20 pounds in a 40-day span. It hasn't even been 40 days yet. So I firmly believe that with all this
When did
going,
you start?
about, I would say like June 2nd, June 3rd or something. But
Why would your brother lose skin fat? It's a habit, bro. It's just a habit. But this isn't even the final form. So like, I can put my shirt back on. I know that
I'm gonna keep my shirt out. As soon
I know
as
the
I start
algorithm-
shaking my skin,
the
and
algorithm decided, okay, nudity, let's make it better.
Hey, no, but guys, your body, and that's one thing we've done since the beginning. Actually, one of our most viral videos, we didn't even say a word. It was just us showing our body, because anybody who's overweight or obese and it's pinned on our Instagram actually. So if you're on Instagram, you can check it out. But listen to this.
Yeah.
Don't distract me. When it comes to actually helping other people out and helping yourself out, your body tells a story. You have the ability to actually feel everything in your body and like completely change it. Whether you're overweight, obese, it doesn't matter. This is only for overweight or obese people. So
Yeah, I mean,
that's what I'm talking to. You could change your entire body. I didn't grow up skinny, so I can't talk for skinny people. But if you're skinny, you probably need to build some muscle or whatever. I can't really help you there. But if you're overweight or obese and you have some fat that you want to lose, we can definitely help you do that.
OMG, it's Dragon. What's the main app? The app is currently the link in our bio. So if you go visiontwins.info, and then it's the first one. It's the very first top thing. It kind of shakes when you click on it. It's called the 40-Day Transformathon. It doesn't start until July 24th. So you guys have the chance to get in there, get started, get familiar with how the workouts look. You can also save the app to your phone, and it tells you guys how to do that as well. So make sure you guys click the link in our bio, join the Vision Twins app, because on July 24th, it's going to be all over social media. You guys think we're joking, but you guys have
It's going to be the biggest challenge on social media.
It's going to be the biggest one. You guys have to post a picture of yourself inside of that. You have to put a before picture, and there's going to be an after
Oh,
picture.
Andrew, do we even tell them what they win?
No, we haven't even told them.
Guys,
wait.
you-
Wait.
Hold
Did we
on,
tell
guys,
them?
hold
I don't
on.
want to tell them yet.
Hold
I
on.
don't want to tell them.
Before
I
you
don't
get
wanna tell
bored, you win something at the end of
them.
this.
Okay. The winners win something at the end of this. Okay. The person that has made it. This isn't going to be our discretion, and again, it's going to be probably a vote.
It's
at the
going to
end
be
of
between
it.
us two. It has to be
Yeah,
between us two.
it's going to be a vote between the two of us, but we're going to pick people that we see that have had the best transformation from the beginning to the end, and we're actually going to fly you guys out and come kick it with us, come work out, put you in a hotel, and enjoy a good time with us
For a weekend.
for the weekend. For the winners, we're going to pick most likely a male and a female, just so it's like balanced. And we're going to make sure that you have to have the best transformation.
Yeah.
Again, this isn't who loses the most weight in 40 days.
Mm-mm.
That's not what the challenge is, because if that was the case, people would just start fasting and then your body would look different,
Actually,
right?
you know what? I'm glad that we're talking about this now, because the challenge starts in 2 weeks. So there's a lot of crinks and cuts that we still have to get through with it. So just follow along. We are hosting a Transformathon, and what we are going to do is we're going to be flying the winners out to come stay with us for a weekend. And you guys get to work out with us, eat with us.
Put
see
you in a
how
hotel,
Put you in a hotel,
kick
see
it.
how we eat. We're going to treat the winners. And, you know, we still haven't decided if it's going to be the best transformation or the most weight loss. But I do think that the most weight loss makes
I
the
want
most
the
sense.
the transformation. It's
I
the
think
transformathon. It's
Yeah,
literally
it's
who
a
transformed their body. So I'm gonna be like, me personally. If someone's 280 and they get down to 250, and then there's someone that's 320 but gets to 310, but their body has transformed the most, like physically. Like I'm saying, maybe not
The
310.
weight
10
loss-
to like 280, right? 320 to 280. Even if they didn't lose 60 pounds, they lost 40 pounds. If their transformation looks more significant from beginning to end, that is who I want the winner to be. I'm not putting any more contingencies on it because it hasn't happened
Yeah,
yet.
there's still
But
2
that
weeks.
is the plan. Okay.
There's still 2 weeks till we start this challenge, guys. But for me, I believe that the most weight loss makes the most sense since we are a weight loss page. We're not necessarily like a supplement company or
We're
like
24.
a transformation challenge. It is a transformation challenge, but I care about
You-
people losing weight.
But
That's all we care
that's
about.
the thing, you have to think about it too. When we start promoting weight loss, a lot of people will say,
They
okay,
get
you know, I want to
skeptical.
do that.
They
You
get
know what I'm saying?
skeptics.
And anybody, once you realize you can lose weight in many different ways,
There's so many.
there's going to be a lot of people that are trying to cut corners and they're going to lose weight quick. But
No,
you're gonna
the
fly
only-
me out.
that's what I'm saying.
Hey, no,
There's a lot of
I-
people, once you learn how to lose weight, it's going to happen quick. So that's why we want to make sure we have the best person with the best transformation. So
Okay,
it's not
but-
like a crazy, you know what I'm saying?
But we care about the most weight loss, like when it comes to if you're like 350 pounds, how Angelo was, and you get down to 290, as opposed to, actually maybe the transformation makes sense because we don't always have a bunch of we don't have all overweight people following us. So
No, you have
you know,
someone
other
who's
people.
250 but goes to 225 and literally
That's-
transforms their body, like they get to their goal weight. That they're not
Or they
unsuccessful
could be
either.
at
Look,
210,
the transformation
build
be gains
Yeah.
too,
220,
I am
build
thin.
more muscle.
and always had a problem. Guys, and that's the thing. There's still a lot of crinks and cuts that we have to talk about between Angelo or me and Angelo.
As of right now, focus for the next 40 days inside the Transformathon when it starts on July 24th to get your best transformation possible. Follow your best meal plan that's inside the app. Follow anyone that's inside the app. Yeah, that's a part of it. Follow anyone that's inside the app and do any workout inside the app that you can transform your body with, and that is going to be the winner. We will decide later on the crinks and crannies about, okay, this person was we'll put that, yes, there's going to definitely be space for understanding different people's situations. But long story short, what Calvin's wanting to say is that we want to make sure we have someone who's, I'm saying, like if you're 300 pounds
It's weight loss. I mean,
and you go to 270, that's for someone that's 300 pounds.
We want you to come out here so you can
Yeah,
learn more.
we
For
want
someone,
you to,
yeah,
yeah.
we really want to not entertain, but we want to have someone that was completely lost, right? Like for us, in instance, when we were at 350, like I know I'm not gonna lose 100 pounds in 40 days compared to like a skinny person. They can make their results look a lot better. I guess you could say. I don't want to even say that. I don't even want to say
it's
that.
real.
Don't even want to say it. I'm just gonna zip my mouth before that, but I do want to let you guys know that we will have a winner.
And so but also for this challenge, this is the last thing we're going to talk about the challenge, Tony, and we're going to move on because it's in 2 weeks still.
And we're on
Um,
YouTube streaming, so if you guys want to keep streaming with us, go over to YouTube.
Yeah, we're on YouTube right now. We're about to kick you guys off here and go for it. But that's one thing, guys, is that even though we know we don't have all overweight or obese followers, at the end of the day, it is an exclusive page. Like, we are exclusive to overweight and obese people, and sadly, there is going to be a cutoff date where nobody can join anymore. So,
Yeah.
and the challenge
July
may not,
24th.
challenge may not be for everybody. I really want to see the person who loses the most weight. That's personally the most impressive to me.
Calvin's on his kick about that.
I love
but-
transformations. I think they're amazing, but at the end of the day, we are weight loss, and there's going to be a cutoff date to even sign up. So we want as many overweight people and obese people in the challenge as possible.
Hey, okay, I'm gonna answer a few questions on Instagram, and then I want you guys to go over to YouTube. But been at 180 my whole adulthood, had a baby who's now 3, and I'm still at 245 my pregnancy week. Sorry, if you're pregnant now, you're saying? But I want to answer that question. DM us. I want to give you a specific answer. There's a lot of questions that I can't answer that right off the top of my head. I have to give you some time to think about that one. You have plantar fasciitis, really bad. How do you have modified exercise? Well, I can tell you how to help and ease your pain with your plantar fasciitis. Get a tennis ball, put a sock, put a sock in it. Get a tennis ball, put a sock through it, so it's like you have the tennis ball, right?
Roll it on your foot.
And then you put it on the bottom of your foot, and you roll it around. Roll it on the bottom,
I had that.
and then also put ice and heat. You have to switch it off. Ice and heat. And roll it out.
Sometimes when you step, it feels like you tear your Achilles. Sometimes
It hurts, bro. Plantar
I already
fasciitis
know
is
my
crazy.
whole foot be going down. I'm like, oh my god.
Also, wear sandals too. Like, start putting on sandals. Don't wear flat-footed shoes. Find shoes with a little bit of support if you can. But definitely, you're gonna want to walk around barefoot. But like I said, heat, cold, and put a tennis ball inside of a sock or a baseball. Something that's not tennis ball, not
You can do like
a baseball. Tennis ball, something that
golf
can.
ball, some little maybe.
I don't want it can't be hard. It has to be malleable. So make sure you get something that you can roll your foot around. That's how you help out your plantar fasciitis. Saludos a Juanito, te quiero ustedes. Juanito,
Saludito,
te quiero
saludo.
mucho, güey. Muchas
I'm
gracias.
getting hungry.
What if I'm currently broke and can't afford the app? Well, unfortunately, in that case, the
What was
app
the
is.
mindset?
Yeah. No,
I'm
so
just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just
What?
kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Don't get offended. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
You made
People
me
take
laugh.
that serious,
you
bro.
Made me laugh.
But the app is $19.99 a month, you guys. If that's something that you can't do right now, unfortunately there are a bunch. Not unfortunately, fortunately, there's a lot of workouts that are still free you can do. This $19.99 challenge, it's only 2 months. It's gonna be like $40 total. But that's the ability to do the 40-day Transformathon, and you're gonna see amazing results. When you do it on your own, you guys, we have put out the resources for you to do it, and that's where you have to realize, okay, at any time you could do it, but you haven't seen the results yet. Can you stop the correct hands? You haven't seen the results yet because it's on your own time. If you want us to be a part of it and actually coach you all the way through it, the 40-day Transformathon is where it's going to happen at. And that's just because you have to respect our time, our efforts in it. It's a lot of work to manage a lot of people losing weight. And so we want to make sure if we're doing that we're also compensating ourselves as well as you guys getting some actual value from it. If it's free, it's going to sit there and you're not going to use it. That's why if you're looking at our YouTube videos, they're there, they help a lot of people. If you do them, they work. But if you have zero motivation or if you have zero idea of how to understand how to cook or eat, that's where the app comes in. That's where you can really get that knowledge and also communicate with us. We're doing the transformation, you can do it too. It's $20 per month. If you want to go all the way through, I highly recommend it. You'll see amazing results. Let's see. How do I join? The link is in our bio search.
Can I add something? Real quick, I don't know why I just had this thought, but just to talk to you guys about because we get a lot of questions on what supplements people should take and what protein and what creatine and what oils people should be taking. Guys, we don't take any supplements. We don't take any, if you ever feel like you're pressured to get supplements or you feel like you're pressured to
buy this pill to lose weight, don't do it.
Please don't. If you ever feel pressured, it's not right.
Don't do it. Also,
we'll tell you that for free too.
Yeah, keep that in your pocket for yourself. What's your mom's favorite flower? Oh, you're getting deep with me, brother. My mom's favorite flower, I think, is a jasmine. I think.
No, it's a purple one, bro. Come on now.
Jasmine.
Purple one?
You just be talking without knowing sometimes, huh?
It might be a jasmine.
As jasmines are purple. Jasmines are purple.
It might be the little theater room.
I love challenges, Anna. I can't wait to see you in there. Anna, will you be in there? Anna, will you be inside the challenge? Anna,
Tengo guacamole aquí.
will you be inside the challenge?
Will you be inside the challenge? I challenge.
My weight gain is all muscle. I have 19% BMI. Nice, dude. What are you trying to get down to? Is that where you feel comfortable at 19? Let's see. But the problem with me is that I'm on meds, so sorry. Can I read this comment out loud, Adriana? I don't want to read. I know you already publicly commented it, but we're also live on 2 platforms. So I just want to make sure you feel comfortable with that. I wanted to know, can you lose the extra skin by exercising, or do you have to get surgery? If you have a lot of it, you're gonna have to get surgery. But you guys, loose skin isn't bad. Look,
I have loose.
do you see the loose skin anywhere? No, you really don't.
Only when I do this.
Only when he does that.
There's a lot of loose skin there.
Otherwise, guys, it's chilling. It doesn't. Sometimes it might get nagged on the belt or something.
Not anymore. And the more you get cut up, you don't.
Yeah.
Feel it. My pants, I can feel my butt back
Put
here.
your arm down. Put your arm down. This right here is the biggest thing. I noticed. You guys ever walk or turn this way? You guys ever walk and your sides hit your arm right here? The more skinny you get, you have it just feels like your arms can fly off from the side.
But
you know what I mean?
when I train abs, can I talk to this real quick?
Go ahead.
You see
I'm gonna
that,
answer your question in a second, Adrian.
I train my back, I train abs, I do a lot of cardio. I barely touch any weights. And after not touching weights and doing at least 30 minutes of cardio a day, I noticed that I can finally get my pants. I don't feel any hang. As you can see, they're starting to get very minimal to no hang right here. And that's my goal when I get to 170 pounds through this Transformathon that we're hosting starting July 24th. The goal is to get to 170 pounds, and I'm not that far away right now.
That would mean that at 170 pounds, you would have lost 160 pounds too.
I know. I would take it even.
So then
I would pass you.
So then we would have to change our saying to 320 pounds combined loss. He's actually already at his 140 pound weight loss.
I'm at it right now.
187 or 190.
I'm actually both.
190.
180. I'm at 185 right now.
What's
or
your
186.
Oh, you're eating right now. But
I can weigh myself right now.
okay,
Sure,
and
sure.
then Adriana, I'm gonna answer your question. So, but the problem with me is that I'm on the meds, so it's harder for me to lose weight. Is that true? So Adrian, it could definitely be.
Answer her.
I want to give her time for this. It could definitely be true that your medications are blocking your feeling of like your hunger, and that can happen as like an insulin resistance, or it could be many different causes as to why you might not be seeing your weight loss happen as fast. But I do want to let you know that if you track everything you're eating in a day, and I know it's hard, but if you focus on, okay, like I'm gonna eat some strawberries and yogurt for breakfast, and then for lunch, for a couple hours, I'm not gonna eat anything, I'm just gonna drink water. And then for lunch, I'm gonna have a turkey sandwich with a side salad. And then for dinner, I'm gonna have a piece of salmon, some rice, and broccoli. For example, say that was your day of eating, okay? And you tracked everything you ate, and you know that your calorie maintenance is whatever that is. If you go on our app and you sign up, you can actually get a meal plan that's specific for your height and weight. If you follow that 100%, you have to lose weight. It's not even like, there's nothing that can stop that. I'm genuinely serious. If you put yourself in enough of a deficit, if you put yourself in enough of a deficit, you will see the results. It has to drop your body. There's this thing called thermodynamics in your body. Nobody can break them. It's like there's just rules that cannot be broken. And thermodynamics with your body is one of them. So as long as you are burning more calories than you consume during the day, you have to lose weight. It's not even like, there's nothing that can stop that. Because as long as you're not over consuming, you cannot put weight back on. Now, here's the caveat. You could definitely lose it a lot slower being on the meds, right? There's different things that can slow that process down. Mm-hmm. You might get more cravings, so you might not feel like you ate enough, so you will go eat one more extra granola bar for say. Now, that you could still lose weight doing that, and you're still gonna see results, but it's just gonna take a little bit longer, okay? So that's why it's very important to follow a plan of eating so that at least you can attribute it not to your lack of consistency with the food. Does that make sense? Or even the exercise, right? As long as for the next 40 days inside the Transformathon, if you're following for 40 days straight what you're eating and every day you're working out for 40 days straight, you will have an amazing transformation afterwards. Doesn't matter if you're 5'5" and 300 pounds or if you're 6'5" and 300 pounds. You're gonna lose that weight. To each their own, how much they lose is all dependent on their own person and their effort, how much food they, like what their maintenance is, how their body reacts to certain exercises. That you can't control. Mm-hmm. All we say is to control the controllables when you're losing weight. Control what you can control. Most of the time, that's your water, what you're eating, and how much you're exercising.
Very easy.
And if you are unable to do, all three of those across the board every day, try your best to knock off 2 of those 3. Like, some days you might not be able to exercise. I'm not gonna say that some days you might not. I'm not gonna say that you can you always will be able to do it if you want to. Like, if you're on this challenge called 75 Hard, like if you're on a plane and you're at the airport, there'll be people working out in the airport. Like, it's just, if you're one of those people that just say no excuses, like I can get it done, you could definitely, you'll see the results faster and you'll get it done. But
we're not that extreme.
Sometimes life happens. Bro, shit happens. I'm not gonna be the one working out in the airport if I don't have, like, if I'm not in that mode, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna be chilling. I'm there. All right, like today I just didn't exercise today. It's fine.
Wait till I get home.
But I'm still gonna make sure I knock off 2 of my 3 important things. I'm gonna drink enough water, and I'm gonna make sure I don't eat a bunch of airport bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try my best to eat healthy in that process. So that's the rule of the game, you guys. There's 3 things we have to focus on: water consumption, how much we're eating, and exercise. If we can just knock off 2 of those 3 things, we'll still be on a good track to lose weight. You want to do all 3, and you're going to have to do all 3 if you really want to see the results that you want to see, and as fast as you want to see them. Again, that is fully dependent on yourself and how you decide to go about that. If you want to do it like we do it, and you want to get the results that we have,
it's fun.
It's fun. It's not painful. It's actually probably one of the best experiences you can go through. The link in our bio, the 40-day Transformathon starts July 24th. We're going on an insane transformation. We want to bring you guys along too. We haven't even told TikTok. We haven't even told Facebook, any other platform. This is specifically for YouTube and Instagram right now. You guys are getting a head start into it. Mm-hmm. Go sign up right now. Go get familiar with our workouts. You can go get a free 3-day trial if you sign up right now, okay? Free for 3 days. See if this is something that you think you can consistently stick with, and it's going to transform your life. Everybody's going to be able to do it. It's not like this person can, and it's for everybody. You guys know our platform. Who we make our stuff for, it's for you. For you. It's for everybody. Everybody can do it. You guys have to go try it out. Free for 3 days right now. Get used to it, because on the 24th, the bus is going.
Only
And
overweight
the
or obese
bus-
people. I got y'all.
The bus is going, and if you're on the bus, you're about to go through a wild, fun ride. It's gonna be probably the best 2 months of your life. Best month, not even 2 months, best month of your life. August, the month of August should be the month that you look back and be like,
Growth and prosperity.
just spit everywhere. That's the month where you're gonna look back and be like, that August 2023 was the year I changed my life. Like, that's when it happened.
Join the challenge, Matt.
Calvin, I need to fly over for a week and hang out with y'all. Matt, if you have the best challenge, if you have the best transformation, sorry, not the best challenge. If you have the best transformation, we'll fly you out.
Yeah.
But you have to have the best transformation, and that's dependent on you. That's your effort, that's everything. So that's why we're saying that. We're gonna pick a winner and they're gonna fly out with us.
Two winners,
Selena.
boy and a girl.
Selena Pena, I want to
Boy
join
and
the
a girl.
challenge. I know it's gonna be so much fun. Selena, what would you want to get out of the challenge? Like, what would you be looking for? Because I really want to help you out with that. Look at that. If you're going into the challenge looking to lose 10 pounds, okay, yes, you're gonna do that, but I want bigger goals for you guys. I want you guys to see something that, like, if this happened during this challenge, that would probably check off all my boxes.
Mm-hmm.
I want to ask you guys and see that. What are your goals? Tell us your goals, because if you guys can tell us that, we can also add things that you'll be like, oh, I mentioned that on the live stream and they put it in for me. I want to make sure this is for you guys. Like, yes, it's going to be for everybody, but there's certain parts that can get customized. Like a workout on a weekend or a video you need to see. Like, write down right now, let me see what you guys need to see. What are some of the goals that you want to accomplish in the next, on 24th through the Transformathon? What would you want to see most in your body? And I'll let you guys go ahead and comment that. King Mac, I need this. King, it's about to be crazy. And you can go sign up right now, guys, for 3 days. The challenge hasn't started yet, but it starts on the 24th. I want to make sure everybody gets in there. And I'm thinking about hiding the challenge too, because once people sign up, they can actually get started early. I don't want you guys to do that yet.
Nope.
I want to do it all together.
Yeah, no, I don't think they can.
We're all gonna do it together. So. Okay. So perfect, Selena. That was literally the perfect message. If you guys can comment a message like Selena, but make it personal to yourself. Sorry, guys, it just got cut off. If you guys can write a comment like Selena's, but make it also personal to yourself, so we can understand what your goals are. That way, we can actually really help you out right now. So, Selena, I'm not to put the spotlight on you, but you said I want to lose 50 pounds and tone my legs and my butt. Okay. So 50 pounds. We're probably gonna get around 16 to 25 pounds through the challenge. Okay, so we'll get half of that done. And then you tone your legs and your butt. Come on. Come on. You think I get it like this for no reason? You think I... Double... Stop. Legs.
Jack your legs?
Legs.
I got ACL. Hey guys, listen.
It's gonna happen for you, Selena. Just show
Yeah,
us.
surgery.
Hold on.
Huh?
Guys, I have an ACL surgery. Please don't. I gotta say something right now. I have an ACL surgery on my left knee in 3 weeks, and guess what? I'm still doing the challenge with you guys. Okay, so.
Don't matter.
When it comes to any type of crutch that you feel like you have, completely understandable. We all have some crutches, all right? There's some things that we'll never know that you need help with that, that's something that you gotta come to. But when it comes to losing weight, we can really help you out do that no matter if you're physically hurt, no matter what age, gender, size, religion you are. It doesn't matter. When it comes to losing weight, what this page is about, you can do it. And you can even do it if you are physically battered and injured like I am. So.
He literally won't be able to walk for probably a good week or two.
And I'm still gonna be doing the challenge,
He'll be on crutches for about a week or two. And he's still gonna get his results. Okay. If this dude with one leg is gonna make it happen, by golly and by Molly, by mama and by papa, it can happen for you too. I also want to lose my mommy pooch. That's a diet thing, and that's gonna be inside the app. You can get the meal plan. That'll help you through that.
This can
That'll
help.
knock that mommy pooch out in at least in the 40 days. Easy.
Guacamole.
You just gotta make sure you follow the plan though. If you don't follow the plan, you can't attribute anything to not having it happen except the fact that we didn't stay consistent.
This isn't a weight loss food, but it's definitely food that can help you from getting a bunch of weight.
And guys, we're gonna be in the challenge too. This isn't like, you guys know how we do. We don't just tell y'all to go do some shit that we wouldn't do ourselves. We're doing this challenge with you guys.
Mhm.
And we're posting every day
Hey, Angela.
about the challenge.
Hey, Angela, but enough about the challenge.
Okay,
right now.
I'm sorry. I'm just excited.
Let's
I'm
just,
excited.
let's just not talk about the challenge.
Adriana.
We still have to roll it out in 2 weeks. So.
Switching gears.
Yeah,
Switching
switch
gears.
completely gears. Don't want to talk
Switching
about
gears.
challenge anymore.
Adriana. Okay, and Instagram, we're gonna end it over here. We're on YouTube right now. We have another hour and a half on YouTube, so come kick it with us, you guys. Love y'all.
Love you guys.
See you on YouTube. We're live on YouTube. We have another hour and a half. Come talk to us. Get your answers. Get your questions answered
Whoa.
in private. Okay. Now back to Adriana. All right. I want to lose 20 pounds in my stomach and my arms, but I also want to be happier with my body. Okay. Let's do this. Let's buckle up.
Buckle up.
Let's start with the first one. I want to lose 20 pounds. Okay. So, there's a lot of ways I want to answer this, Adriana. But the first thing I want to say is that that's a really awesome goal that you want to lose 20 pounds. I'm very proud of you for that. Having a number is something that a lot of people don't want to do. So I'm very proud of you for getting to a number and saying, you know what? I will be happy if I do this, right?
I just want to say something real quick. Guys,
Selena!
I could,
What's good?
what's up, Selena? I could easily smack the rest of this right now, but I'm just choosing not to.
I
I'm
mean,
save
you
some.
kind of did already.
I kind of just want to save a little
You
bit.
kind of did already.
You see, like, I eat like a white girl, so like, you eat until like you're full, and you will literally do everything in your power not to eat it. So like,
That,
that's what I'm doing right now.
I'd be saying that. Eat like a white girl. Eat like the skinny white girl from
You're
high
gonna
school.
eat more?
No,
You're
eat,
gonna
eat like the
more?
skin. Like, eat like a white chick in the movie White Chicks. Like that right there. Oh my gosh. Ew. Like you don't gotta be bougie like that. But
Yeah.
the mindset of like, okay, ooh, I'm not putting that on myself. You get it. Okay. I want to lose 20 pounds. So first of all, let's talk about this. 20 pounds on a woman looks amazing. First of all, 20 pounds on a woman looks so much better than if I was to lose 20 pounds. Reason being is that women, you guys hold fat in different places. For instance, Selena mentioned that she wants to. Selena mentioned that she wants to lose her mommy pouch. Okay, so can you go get a cup? Don't drink out the bottle.
How about it for me?
I brought it for me.
Okay, sure.
Selena mentioned that she wants to lose her mommy pouch, okay? So for me, I am a man, I don't have a mommy pouch, and I will never have one because I don't hold fat in that area because my body, when I lose, as a man, my body doesn't need to hold excess weight in that area. For women, you guys are meant to be having the hips, to be birthing, to give birth, right? To reproduce life.
That's why young kids can't have kids because their hips aren't developed yet. When you're a 12-year-old, you can't carry a baby because it's not, you don't have enough hips.
Exactly. You guys, as women, naturally are all like, it's cool because you guys can literally grow weight. Some places, everybody's different, but your body distributes the fat differently. Let me just put it like that. I don't
But a
want to
woman
keep.
can-
I don't want to keep. I don't want to make it different. Yeah, they can bear children. Yes. I don't want to make it.
They can do that.
But long story short, if you lose, say, 20 pounds of your body, it's not like it's gonna all happen here, but the parts that you're overhanging, like over holding that weight, will definitely decrease. So for us, an instance, as men, I was a dude, I had man boobs, right? My man boobs, overall, as a man, that's where we hold our fat, up here in our chest, our arms, our necks. That's where men hold a lot of their fat. And when I started losing weight, I noticed, it sounds personal, but my nipples would shrink. Like the size of my areola literally shrunk. Like I remember I used to have these big like pancake nipples. As I started losing weight,
We all did, man.
we did. I used to have big old cone. Yes, I did. And as I started losing weight, 10 pounds was slowly bringing these in. And then 20 pounds, boom, boom, boom. Until eventually it became flat again. And then I rebuilt it with muscle. For women, you guys usually have it on your hips, your thighs, your legs, under your arms. the fupa area, that's where your body, if you're exercising, wants to burn most typically. And I'm not gonna say it only burns there. It's obviously gonna burn all around, but those are the areas that you're gonna see the weight really start coming up first, is the insecure areas. Me personally, mine was the boobs. Calvin, where was your insecure area when you were awake?
Everywhere.
Boobs, gut,
Everywhere.
Everywhere. It didn't
shirt off,
matter.
anything with our shirt off.
Anything with my body. Like.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't have a problem with my legs. I always said when I lose
We had
weight,
the big legs.
Oh, calves. I have better calves than Jonathan.
no.
Something, whatever.
No, that was literally my
Rest
thing.
in
I was like, I don't care if I have, like, I like having big thighs, big calves, or whatever. But
Hey, you remember Jonathan Rivera?
R.I.P. bro, he had crazy calves.
Dad we were in 17.
Yeah. But that I was like, oh, I'm fine. I don't need to lose weight down on my legs. I still needed to lose weight on that. Imagine I was this weight, but with 200 or 300 pound legs. Like, it'd just be distributed weird. So, I hope that answers your question. You lose it overall proportionately. The insecure areas, typically the ones that have excess overhang, start to shrink down first. I.e., their man boobs. I.e., women, their fupa, thighs, hips, all that. Got it. I want to lose 30 pounds and tone my arms and legs. Okay, so Brianna, that's like really what a lot of women want to do, and we're gonna definitely get you guys there. All we're saying, and we're not talking about the challenge anymore, just make sure you guys are following what we're saying. I can't stress this enough. Follow what we're saying.
Facts.
We've been in your position before. We're telling you, I'm not telling you how everybody else is telling you to do it. You guys notice when you come to our page, the advice doesn't sound the same as everybody else. It's because it's different. It's because it's unique to people like us that are over 300 pounds, over 250, have had life experiences that happen, and we attribute a lot of our weight gain to those experiences, whether that's emotional trauma, physical trauma, whatever it is. Our advice to get you back to how you feel happiest within your body is through the things that we tell you guys to do. Okay? Any type of training program inside of our app will allow you to get started on it. Again, it takes a lot of willpower to lose weight on your own. We understand that. So if you would like to wait a little bit, really get yourself mentally prepared for this thing in 2 weeks, that's when we're starting, and we're doing it, you guys. We're going crazy. And anybody that joins us, you have to put a progress picture in the beginning. We're gonna check at the end and see the amazing results that you have. It's gonna happen. If I'm doing it, it's gonna happen for you. And I am literally no more special than you guys. I am just a freaking overweight fat dude telling you this right now in front of your face. I'm not joking. You know what they call me when I go play basketball? Left tackle.
You're a left tackle.
They just remind me all the time that I was a line, and I am. I'm not a line. I am. That is who literally I was. I mean, I'm not now a left tackle, but you get my point.
That's your professionalism. that's your old.
It's who he is.
It's who you are on the inside. You're supposed to put those
You
two
are.
fingers in the ground, bud.
You
Go
always-
up.
You
Yeah.
always will be that, so just own it.
Hand in the ground, yeah, thanks. Hand in the ground.
Love and accept it for who it is.
So let's get back to the question.
Love and
Selena.
accept it for what it is.
Oh wait, Selena, you live in Arizona. Where do you live?
Selena does.
So, but where is she at though?
I'm not sure. I know we were supposed to have a
The workout.
workout, but I DM'd you and I didn't hear anything back, and I think I saw something back in the DMs about how you missed my message or something. So,
Damn it. Okay.
It's alright.
We'll get back to you on that one, Selena. We'll definitely get back to you on that one. That's not a no. That's definitely not a no. Personal question, but do you guys struggle with mental health? Because I sometimes feel like I will.
I do.
I mean,
every day.
We all
We all do.
look at the first of all, our name and our username really highlights what we stand for. It's the Vision Twins. It's all mental. Okay. Everything that we stand for basically starts off with understanding your emotional side and who you are as a person. And being a Vision Twin or being in the Vision Twins family, you're always welcome to share what's going on. Okay, the whole reason why we built this platform is for people like us who wanted a community of people that came together and were absolutely the most non-judgmental, regardless of whatever circumstance, whatever's going on in your life, This ain't no red pill bullshit, no blue pill bullshit. None of that.
Nothing extreme.
Nothing stupid. It's just freaking stupid stuff that they talk about. You are allowed to be here and express yourself fully. Okay. And so, Adriana, you know, I don't know your situation, and I feel like I don't want to ask you about it because that's your personal life. But what I can say is that you are welcomed to feel that way. And there's people here, me and Calvin, D'Angelo, everybody here, the Vision fam, that truly care about you. And we might not be able to fix every mental issue that happens. Nobody can do that. Not even a therapist. Nobody can. You can't be fixed, first of all, because you're not broken. Things are just going on. That's life. Literally, situations happen.
I'm out of here.
I'll hurt them.
Everybody say bye to D'Angelo. He's gonna go.
Is it cool I leave through the guest house and take the Cullinan?
Cool. You mean leave through the front door and take the Hyundai?
Oh, no, I'm leaving through the back door.
No, hold on. You know the best way to actually, Adriana, I want to dive in on this with you too. I love you, bro.
Yeah, I love you.
When it comes to your mental health, that's so important. That's actually everything, honestly. If we're being honest here, that's what Division Twins is. It's a mental health community. It's a mental health service, and yes, weight loss is very important, but like Angela said in the beginning, it starts off with your mental health. That's the number one top priority, because if you don't feel right within yourself, then nothing else matters. No book you try to go find, no religion you try to go find, it doesn't even matter because you're not good with yourself. So get good with yourself. And one thing that we're talking about now, like I want to be open on this live stream with you guys too and tell you about my challenges, and I think hopefully this can help you.
Are you still here, Selena? Phoenix, I was supposed to. Yeah, Selena. It's not a no. It's
think
not.
you're saying bye
We
too.
haven't given you an answer yet. I don't know if you're saying you're leaving, but I think you're here. If you're not, love you.
Anyway, yeah. When it comes to talking about mental health and how important it is, like for instance, D'Angelo, you would think, guys, that like with all of our followers and like all this influence that we have, that we would just have it made. Like on social media, it looks like, oh, these guys are perfect. They have everything figured out. They have the body I want. They literally have everything perfect. There's no way that they struggle with any type of financial problems. They have no problems in their life. D'Angelo is about to go do some DoorDash right now because we don't even have our rent paid right now. He's my best friend. He's about to go do DoorDash for us so we can have some money. And that's just being completely transparent with you guys. Like, if you struggle with your mental health, there's other people going through something. And
Everybody goes through some shit,
Let us be the ones to be real, right, with you.
Yeah.
And let you know that we struggle all the time.
Everybody goes through shit. Like, the idea, that's the one thing too. I want you guys to know most of the stuff you see, I don't want to say everything you see on social media is fake, because then that would mean that what we're saying is fake. And quite literally, you're in my house right now, you can see everything here is real. But one of the biggest things about why we feel like we're behind in some way, or like we're not okay to feel the way we feel, is because every time you open up your phone, you're checking someone's best moments in their life. Please understand that. Anytime you open up this thing right here, you're looking at someone's best.
They're putting the best of their best foot forward.
Best thing they've ever.
Best
I
foot
just got a new
forward.
car. Post. I just got a new job. Post. I just lost all this weight. Post.
They will not let you see. They will not show. I'm addicted to smoking weed every day. I'm addicted to whatever. I'm addicted to pills.
Some people be
I'm addicted to it,
alcoholics.
and they won't even post that. They will literally only post what you want them to see. If you need some people to be real with you, we will be real with you. And to take that even a step further, sorry, I'm getting heated because I'm very passionate about this.
Don't get heated.
If it seems like I'm getting heated, I'm just very passionate. I'm getting riled up for it. But anyway, dang, I forgot what I was gonna say. It happens. Forgot what I was gonna say. Well,
Yeah,
see,
that's
I'm not
why
gonna get
getting all
down.
heated.
Well,
Next time you don't get heated, you don't know what you're gonna say.
I get passionate about it, but you know, your mental health matters, and don't think that anybody that you see on social media has it made. Don't compare yourself to anybody. And if you need some people, this is what I was gonna say. That happened, dude. If you need somebody to be real with you, you don't have to pay $1 ever in your life to lose weight. Want to know why? We never paid $1 to lose weight. But we do have a service, and we do feel that the price is fair, and it actually will do wonders for your life. But when it comes to supplements, when it comes to, please don't do that.
My foot dropped. What are you talking about?
I thought you were kicking my foot. When it comes to supplements, when it comes to anything out there, you can lose weight on your own, and nobody else will tell you that except us. We'll tell you you can do it by yourself, but if you need help, we're here to help you. But you're gonna go out on social media, and everybody's gonna try to help. Everybody's gonna try to, hide what they're doing and try to. Everybody's gonna try to show you that you have to pay thousands of dollars to lose weight. Guys, we even found ourselves falling into that and trying to, we were even, guys, maybe even you. Hold on, I'm gonna go on for this one.
Hold on. I want to say that point. That's crazy because anybody that has lost weight, let me say this, guy. Anybody that is a coach, quote unquote, right? Their biggest thing is I won't help you unless you do this for me. Okay? And we're here to tell you that I would never go for someone like that for help. I would never go to them for help. And you want to know why I would never do that? Because they will only tell you what's in your best interest if you do something for them first. Now, I'm not going to say whatever it is, right? In any situation in life, if you have to get respect from somebody by feeling like you're limiting yourself in a way,
No, we will limit ourselves so you can feel
that's wrong.
That's a real.
Okay, I'm not gonna say we're not even limiting ourselves.
Yeah,
We're
not
just
even
telling you
limiting,
the straight up.
yeah,
I'm literally just gonna tell you the straight up truth because number one, I don't need anything from you guys to be happy, to be fulfilled. Like our rent's behind. You think like clearly I'm not like tripping. I don't care. Like to be honest, I'm not worried about this life. I've lived a life for myself. I mean, I'm young. I lived like my first 19 years of my life for myself, finding myself like indulging in things that I know were bad, like trying to talk to every girl out there, being lustful, cussing, not caring about my who I am to children, to people. Like I was just very caught up in my own life. I've stopped living that way, clearly, as you can tell. Ever since we started Vision Twins from like 21 and on, I realized the only way to be happy in this life is if we're all happy. If we're all living cohesively in this life. I'm not gonna say if someone over here is unhappy, then I'm unhappy. I'm not gonna base my happiness on anybody else. But what I am gonna say is that there's nothing that I wouldn't do for that person. Except for a few things, like hurt somebody else.
Yeah.
But that's already known, right? If there's something that needs to be said for that person, or genuinely they just want some guidance back or feedback, I will give it to you, and I won't ask you for anything because you're coming to me in a position very vulnerable. Like, guys, being overweight sucks. I know. We've been there. Like, it's not a fun experience. And so when you're in that position, you want help, you almost feel like a kid in a sense. Like you feel powerless sometimes because you're like, I don't know what to do. And I'm telling you from someone that's been powerless before, who's felt like what I do doesn't matter, who's felt like I'm just in this by myself. We've built this community for you guys to understand that's not the case. And that we can be open about things that are hurting us or that might not be making us happy. Again, yes, we wear our heart on our sleeve, but you do have to be careful about who you reach out to for certain advices about things.
That's what I was gonna get to.
Because, like I mentioned, a lot of people, if you give them information, I'm telling you because I'm a businessman, we're in business, I've seen it, they will use your information to monetize themselves. It's fucked up, but I'm telling you it happens every single day, and it's happening all the time. especially on platforms like, you know what, starts with the M, ETA, or like TikTok, or any company that you insert your information to, you guys don't know, but there is a thing called a terms and agreement. And basically what they're saying, this is how the whole world's working right now. It's really sad, but it's gonna change.
We're gonna
Is
change
that-
it. We are gonna change it.
Yeah, is that in order for you to enjoy what I can produce for you, you have to sign a contract saying, I agree to this. And 9 times out of 10, you guys, we don't read those things because we want to use the platform. We want to do those things. And granted, you know, the person that's saying you have to agree to my terms
They
does
have the
have
right
a
to
point.
say
They do
that.
have a
They
right
can
to
say
say
that.
that, but
Is it right?
it doesn't mean it's right usually, right? And so if you were to look at certain things like, I'm just going to say it, Meta, like Facebook, if you were to look at how Facebook operates, a lot of these companies will put in their terms and agreement, we will take everything you've ever searched and harness it. And I know it sounds wild, like, oh, there's no way they could be watching me. They're watching you right now. And it sounds scary, but guys, it's been happening for a long time.
It's
So
been happening to us.
we're not here to sit here and fight it. Like, oh no, like I'm gonna put tape over my. It's happening. If they want information to you, they'll get it because the people that run this world right now are very greedy and they want to maximize their time here on Earth.
And yes, I feel like we're getting a little too red pilly right
I'm
now.
not saying no.
It's-
It's the truth.
I don't want to
Nothing I've said is lies.
Yeah, no,
I'm
nothing. You're,
being straight.
you're speaking facts, but
I'm
it's kind of
I'm getting a point to this.
Okay.
Just patience on this. So like I'm saying, these people are greedy and they want your information. Now, this does trickle down on a lesser level to micro influencers, to people like, I would guess you'd call us a micro influencer, or influencers. It can trickle down through the line saying, you know what, if you want me to do anything for you, I need you to sign this, that, and the third. Okay? And a lot of times it's sensitive information. And so when we're talking about our weight, we're talking about something that's pretty sensitive right now. Our height, how tall we are, what our skin color is. These things are very personal to ourselves. And so you want to make sure that if you are ever going to get advice about your body, about anything that can affect the way your quality of life, you want to make sure that that person is a reliable, trustworthy source. And I know it sounds crazy, but because we all know this, but we forget it a lot because we get very eager, we get very excited about things, and we let our emotions control the way our logical thinking works. And we don't actually ask ourselves, like, hey, like, if this person was right here in front of me, would I give them my phone number, email, and my first name, last name? You know what I'm saying? You have to ask yourself those questions. So make sure you guys are getting information from reliable people, reliable sources, people that
You trust.
you trust for your health. I'm saying for your health. Anything else, I mean, that's your prerogative, whatever you want to do. But for your health, it's the number one thing in your life. We stand by that.
We've helped out that's the thing, guys. We don't have a degree, but we have helped thousands of people lose weight within the past couple years. And we're not a doctor, so like we can't prescribe you anything. And
I'm not going to tell you to go buy a pill
we
that's
wouldn't-
going to... No.
Okay. We would never prescribe you anything. And back to what I was talking about, because I was going on my point, is any type of relationship. Think about any type of relationship for us, Angelo. Any relationship we've had, it's always been the best when there was no contract. When there was nothing that we signed and our names over. Anything that we signed, it got funky. It felt weird and it just
Like
got
what you
weird.
mean exactly?
Like, for example, we used to be signed.
Yeah, we're still here, bro. You got to... Is
Well,
that
don't
wrong?
we-
I thought
don't
we
we-
were going for another hour.
Angela's gonna grab something to eat, but think about any contract that we signed, like with any supplements company that's trying to reach out to us, or like anything we tried to promote. Did we ever really stand behind it? Huh? When it comes to like any type of supplements.
Yeah.
Well, in the moment we did. In the
I've
moment.
never said to do it. That's one thing I can pride myself on here. I've never told you guys something that I haven't done myself.
Yeah.
Whether it was like a CMOS company, I made sure I tried it.
Mhm.
I made sure I did it. I never just said, here's this, go use it, and I'm like over here just trying to sell it. Make sense?
Yeah. So anything that we've ever promoted in the past, we're doing it, and we tried it, but like really, as we start like getting back to like who we are as the Vision Twins, as being loved, positive people, we never took a supplement to lose weight, and we didn't even spend $1. Our grandpa paid for our gym membership when we started going to the gym and like using the equipment there. Like, we didn't touch a weight for the first 6 to 7 months. I started out at home. Like, I started losing weight at home. And even when I did go to the gym, even to this day, I don't even pay for a gym membership. Literally, to this day, we don't pay for a gym membership. We'll go to any gym that we want to. We don't pay for a gym membership. I don't believe in like giving my gym's money. Like, hate me all you want.
Oh,
Like, I just
know
don't
it sounds
believe in.
crazy. It probably doesn't sound like it's gonna happen, but it's gonna happen, God willing. We're creating the first free gym for overweight people. Hopefully in the next 10 years or 5 years. I really want it in the next 5, but God willing, we create the first gym ever, and it's designated for people like us that are overweight or obese. Continue.
Mhm.
And that's not for claps or laughs or anything. That's just genuinely like that has to be done. Like, I'm still surprised nobody's done it yet. I'm genuinely surprised.
Nobody really cared. Everybody wants to profit off of people's bodies.
People's
Like,
bodies, like
that's why we have the following that we
sex
do. Like,
industry, condom industry, like everything's a profit off of humans. It's weird.
that's why, guys, like, we do have a weight loss service, and that's something that we truly believe in. Like,
That's because I'm actually there.
that's something that like we actually believe in, and there's a small price to it. If you want the way that we did it, you can 100% do that. But you know,
I'm not gonna hold you to saying I'm not gonna help you. There's still free shit you can go
Yeah,
find if you want to do it the free way.
the free weight, and we have plenty of free stuff to help you lose weight. Like, we drop free stuff all the time, and maybe you're learning about how to eat healthy just by watching me eat this salad, which I hope you do.
Even on Instagram, like
I want you to prosper the most. I don't need anything from anybody. I just want to help you lose weight. I need to help you lose weight. That's our passion. That's our calling. That's all I really need to do in life. Anything else doesn't matter
I
to
need
me.
to end obesity before I die.
Yeah, I need to end obesity before I die, for real. And the twins are gonna do
There's
it.
no way I'm going to God. He's like,
You didn't end obesity?
you didn't end obesity.
Like,
Why did I send you?
That's all I cared for you to do. That's all I cared about.
I mean, what were you doing now?
You didn't end obesity?
I'm like, God, I'm sorry. I don't know. I was making TikToks. I was like,
well,
that's what God
well,
told
no,
us before I came here.
He's gonna be like, well, those TikToks are gonna do it. Actually, I think God it's already written, bro.
I mean,
We already ended obesity.
it's meant to happen.
We ended obesity. Bro, I'm gonna put that on our bio. We ended obesity. It's already been done.
The
Speak as if
inventor of
it's,
ending obesity.
no, it's already done. Speak as if you've already done it.
Yeah.
We ended obesity.
Say I did.
God did.
God did. What did consists in it?
Tell you he was making dinner. What y'all up to? Was Diet Coke better than Coke Zero Sugar? I don't know, honestly. I just know they both have 0 calories. And Diet Coke's gas, though. Diet Coke is gas.
I don't I like Coke Zero more.
You like Coke Zero Sugar? I like Diet Coke. It's like more. Diet Coke's really OG. I think that's why I like it.
That's like grandma drinks.
Good night, Adriana. We love you. We love you.
Good night, Adriana. I'll be right there, guys. I'm just making my dinner. I'm hungry.
Love Diet Coke, though.
Just sit there.
Call me an addict. I'm addicted to Diet Coke. Hi, I'm Calvin, and I'm addicted to Diet Coke.
My name's Calvin Sanders.
And I am addicted to.
Now don't say that. You are not addicted to no Diet Coke. You could
I don't
definitely-
know. Call me what you want.
You are
but
not addicted to Diet Coke.
I probably couldn't. I could stop for. I don't know if I could stop for a day. So maybe I am an addict. Who cares? It helps me. What? What? You shake your head? Did you shake your head? Or you go like that? Or? No, I thought you shook your head. Diet Coke has fake sugar that ain't good for you. But still your preference. No, I could go a day. I'm just over exaggerating. I'm being dramatic, but I drink Diet Coke almost every day. No shame.
I'll probably look back on that a couple years later.
I don't know. I've lost a lot of weight recently drinking just Diet Coke. Actually, believe it or not, if you guys didn't know, I'm actually like 11 pounds lighter than Angela right now. So, I've been eating 1 meal a day. I'm good. I'm getting my goals done.
I hope you know I'm not racing you in any way
No, take your time.
or comparing at all.
I'm gonna compare our bodies, but not in a bad way, in a positive way.
Your preference for sure. Okay. So, we still have one more hour on here.
I gotta wait 30 minutes for my food to be done. What you making?
What'd you make, bro?
I'm hungry as fuck right now. I'm hungry.
I made guac. I had some leftover chicken and a little bit of this mango salsa. No bread, none of that. Carbs from veggie or from fruits. This is a carb.
Is that your second meal today?
I had chicken and guacamole when I came back home. Or no. What did I have?
Oh, see, if you're trying to lose weight, this is gonna happen in your time. When you think
I didn't eat
back,
before I went to the gym. Came back. I did have chicken. I had a hamburger patty. I had a hamburger patty. That was gross. I'm sorry, guys. I had a hamburger patty. I had a hamburger patty and I had some guacamole with it. Protein and fats. Well, the burger was fats too, but.
so for snacks, when I first started losing weight,
What type of chicken?
when I first started losing weight, Selena, some snacks that I ate, and I don't know if there's a 7-Eleven out here. I'm sure there's a couple. There's a lot more QTs in Phoenix. But what I did was I ate a lot of bananas when I would go on like buy snacky food. Excuse me.
This way? Out of all places?
My fault. Please forgive me. We got bananas, and then we also have almonds. Almonds really helped me out when I was losing weight. 7-Eleven, peanuts and almonds. Beef jerky. Beef jerky, so fire if you're trying to lose weight. Good protein, and it digests easily. These are all easily digestible foods.
Snackies.
And then
Fruit.
what else? Greek yogurt. I ate a lot of Chobanis. Oh, Chobanis. I ate a lot of those, and I also ate a lot of what's it called? Belvita. I ate a lot of Belvita bars, the breakfast bars. So those are like 5 things that really helped me out when I was starting my weight loss journey. 5 amazing snacks. So I hope that helps you, Selena. Barbecue chicken, fire. And you see it. And to even go as far as where I'm at in my weight loss journey today, I rarely snack. Like you guys saw me eat my first meal today. This is my only meal that I've eaten today. I'm full. I'm not gonna eat again. I worked out hard today, and I'm just putting myself in an extreme calorie deficit. It's safe because I got my protein in, and I got some carbs in, and I got my Diet Coke. So I'm good. And
You're going to the way that you want to be at.
yeah, I'm at the exact weight. I'm so confident in my body. I'm the best looking I've ever looked in my life. Right now, I'm the best looking I've ever looked. Like, me speaking for myself, I'm the most confident in my body. And it goes to show, like, how important your feelings are. Because if you feel like something's off, it doesn't matter what goal you're trying to get to or what you think you need to live up to. It doesn't matter what you do up until that point if it doesn't feel right. Because if you do something and it feels like negative and it feels wrong up until that point, once you get to that point, you're not going to feel satisfied and you're not going to be happy with yourself. Sure, you'll get some results, but you're not going to be happy with the way that you are. So really being happy first for me, especially recently. Like I tore my ACL because I was too heavy just a month ago.
That's fire.
But yeah, if you're not happy right now, your weight loss journey isn't gonna be fun. Like we can't make it fun for you, no matter how much we want to make it
Yeah,
fun
we
for you.
can.
Well,
That's exactly what I do. What are you talking about?
But if they're not happy, sure, take pride in that. But if they're not happy, then it doesn't matter what you're doing if they're not a happy person. If they first,
What are you saying? Hold on, wait.
I'm
What?
saying, listen, hold on, follow me. If you're not first a happy person and you choose happiness, right? You choose your happiness for once in your life. We have negative people come across our live streams all the time that say, I would never do that. The people that make a change for their life are the people who accept their bodies as they are when they're overweight and obese. Perfect example is our girl Lily. She was extremely overweight and she stayed consistent with our workouts for an extremely long time, probably like 6 months. It's not extremely long, but she stayed with our workouts for 6 months, 6 to 8 months, I would say. And she lost over 80 pounds in our program. But what Lily did first, don't get confused by the physical and the workouts that she did and all that other stuff, because she followed what we said and did it really well. But Lily, what stood out for her and what we've seen anybody lose weight with us is that they accepted their weight where they were at. She accepted her body. She said, I love my body so much right now, even if I am overweight and obese right now. I trust that these guys are going to take me there. It's fun. It's happy. It's positive. You know what? I'm just going to trust these guys and I'm going to stick with them. You know, as long as no weird shit happens, like, you know, I mess with these guys. I'm going to do it with them. And so she did it. She loved her body. She said, I'm going to do this. I love myself so much. Even though sometimes it can be hard to love your body and truly just love your body, no matter what flaws you have, if you have an addiction to something, it doesn't matter. Just accept who you are in the moment and love that body. And love every part of the process. And now she's rock climbing. She's doing all these fun things that she was never able to do before. She's moving her bodies in new ways. Why? Yes, she did our workouts and we were lit, we were fun, and yeah, we were awesome. But Lily, she's the one that loved her body first, and that's when she saw us come in, and people who are meant for you are meant for you. And she is definitely one of those people who is meant for us, and she accepted her body and loved herself with all her flaws and joined our program and lost 80 pounds. So my point being is,
Yeah, I need to get to the point.
accept your flaws, guys. Accept your flaws. Accept anything that, if you feel like, you know, something that's wrong with you, accept it, and you will 100% lose weight as long as you love yourself at the weight that you are now. And we're gonna make it fun for you. We'll make it the best. We have the best weight loss program, but it doesn't matter what we tell you. If you're not happy with yourself first, I don't even want you doing our workouts.
Okay. All right, to pass the time, even though this is a workout channel, you guys got any airplane questions?
Please don't put me in a box.
I was say, first of all,
I'm not a-
workout channel is very specific. But I guess you could say we do workouts. You can kind of call
We
it
do
that.
workouts, but we're not a workout channel. We're a vision
You got
Twitch.
any airplane questions? I actually do. Okay. Let me think of a few of them. All right.
Do you know, can you get
Are you-
Angelo on a free vacation? A free flight? You got the plug? That was my question. You got a question?
My question is, if you're on an airplane and these Terrys start acting froggy, what are you gonna do?
What you gonna do?
Are you going 1, drag some clowns, 2, fireboard days mama jammas, or 3, I don't know, what was the other one? Fireboard these mama jammas, or 3, snaps his clavicles.
Nothing. Or 3 was like nothing.
3, I don't remember.
3 was like nothing. It was normal.
But no, serious question. Let's see. You're a pilot, so you'd just be sitting in the cockpit, right? Do you use all them buttons in the airplane? Like, I know most airplanes. I kind of get the gist of airplanes. Like, you don't even fly it most of the time. It kind of flies itself. You only like correct it if it's messing up. I'm talking about the big airliners. Are you gonna be a pilot for an airliner or a private like pilot? Kasid? I would like to know. Are you gonna be an airliner pilot or a private like small plane pilot? And also, do you have to have a different license to fly those different planes? Or is one license good all the way through?
IDK with the correct answer is LMAO.
It's a Key and Peele skit. It was a Key and Peele skit.
Dang, we're old. If you don't know that, Key and Peele. That's the funniest plane. One of the funniest plane skits there is on the internet.
Plane. Plane is an airplane skit.
Yeah, one of the best airplane skits. Super funny.
Fireboard those Mandelmas. Them Terrys getting little frog out.
Your phone like
Ribbit.
all G, all good.
It's kind of like glitchy. Oh, there we go. Oh, they be going in and out. The buffer rate
Le Buffer.
advanced. La Buffer, La Fraud, La Mickey, La Louie.
To be fair, I didn't realize I wanted to be a pilot until like 4 years ago. Well,
I think that's pretty sick that you knew what you wanted to do at such a
Yeah.
young age. When I was your age, dude, I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life.
I thought I was gonna be.
Since you're like 16, 15, I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life at that time.
Excuse me.
That was disgusting. I think that's pretty sick that you knew what you wanted to do at such a young age.
Laugh it off.
I had no idea what I wanted to do at your age, bro. I think I wanted to be in the NFL at the time. That was like my big goal was to be a football player.
May I ask why did you guys move to Arizona? Because we were tired of the East.
Well, we never were on. We were on. I liked Florida, and in fact, I'm definitely gonna have a place in Florida in the future. I love Florida.
Florida's cool. I love Panama City Beach.
Florida, California is like two faves so far. I don't think I'd like anywhere else. I mean,
I love where I'm at.
I know it's crazy.
Love where you're at to get where you can't hate your way to the life you want. You know,
But I don't think I would live anywhere in the United. Like, I could see a picture, and I could be like, I don't want to go there. Like, that's where I'm at in my life. Like, at least in the United States. Like, I would probably be the most impatient person right now, like right now in my life, to go on a road trip with. Like
he's very impatient.
I would not want. I'll fly there. I'll meet you there. Like that's where I'm at in my life. Because at this point, I don't want to drive. I don't like driving that much. I thought I did when I was young. I liked to drive, but now I don't like it. It's too much. But yeah, I'm not a road trip guy for sure. I could definitely get you on a flight for free. Wait, so you never answered this. Turn 16 on the 2nd. Fire.
Let's go.
July 2nd. Fire.
Happy early V Day. Oh wait.
That's
he did
belated.
turn. Happy V Day.
Belated.
Happy belated V Day.
We're going 45 more minutes. Let's do this.
Hey, Sid. So we met you. You were like 14. Tall 14-year-old.
When we met, because he was 14.
I think he was
That's
15.
15.
No, he was 15.
He's 15.
Dang, it's not even been a year since we met. It hasn't even been a year. I feel like that was so long ago. So much has happened since then. Hasn't even been 1 year.
October?
Hasn't been a year.
August, September, October.
Because I started dating Jess.
9 months ago. Oh! I was watching these YouTube videos last night of us on the shade.
Me and my girl were official. Sid, I had just asked Jess to be my girlfriend like the day before we met, which is pretty cool.
I want to show you streams. I was watching our streams, bro. From back in the Dizzy.
I wish you guys could. It's really not even worth explaining it all because it wouldn't make sense. Yeah, how's Russian? But just know that we're grinding for you guys always. Like,
Hold on, let me see if I can find. It was like when a police
Oh,
officer came.
battery exhausted.
all the notifications go.
Uh-oh.
Everybody know the chat. Here we go. Here it goes.
Uh-oh.
It's switching out.
We're switching it now, guys. Pass the end stuff.
But what was the question? What was the question? Oh, I saw a shirt the other day at the gym. I laughed at the guy's shirt. He's like, "You can tell me all your secrets." I wasn't listening. I wasn't even listening. I was like, "I love your shirt, bro." Like most people aren't even listening to like half the thing. You're just there, like.
Oh, I definitely don't want to be be a person like that.
Well, no, not saying you have to be that, but it's like,
Tell me whatever you want. I don't really care anyway.
Basically.
think about that. Think about you. You don't remember everything people tell you. Colin probably told you.
I wouldn't ask you to tell me anything if I wasn't finna listen. Though.
Oh yeah.
That's the opposite.
Yeah.
I want to find this flipping video.
No, some people just need to get their voice expressed and just need to say something. That's all people want. Feel heard.
Anyway.
You can tell me.
And I'm looking at all these streams of us back in the day.
was sad. She was like,
Look at Colin's long hair.
and then Donna was like, I'm never gonna be able to do it. And then he's like, hey, don't think that. And it's like, it's so simple. Like, Donna was like, she's like, I'm never gonna be able to do it. And then he's like, hey, don't think that way. And it's
Hey,
like,
hey.
this
Hey.
Don't think that way.
Don't think that way.
Hey.
It's really that simple.
Don't think that way.
I mean, why did we ever complicate it?
Hey.
When did it ever get that difficult?
Don't think that way.
Okay, let me see. But what was the question? I didn't hear a question you had because of my phone noise. What was the? Oh, you didn't have any of my questions? My question was about the plane. Do you? Is it the same license? Is it the same license to fly like a private plane as it is an airliner, like a jetliner? You know what I'm saying? Can you, if you're a pilot for one plane, can you be a pilot for others, or is it different? Like versus cars, right? Like if you have a Class C license, you can't drive a, what do you call it? Like big box trucks or like dumpster vans or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or school buses, etc. We're gonna film a TikTok after this too, you guys.
I already know.
And then we
what
will be
you're filming.
complete with the day.
I got one. We could film it right now. Might as well. We're on live. That'd be cool. The thing, all I was thinking about is the topic. I was gonna say is,
I want to do the video that I have written down. I haven't gotten to put the video on, so I'm gonna do that too. We'll do that afterwards.
Okay. Either way, I got a video to make too. If you guys have a license, you can fly, but you have to get certified to fly said plane. So kind of like cars. You see, I was just on a plane and like I'm looking at these pilots that are in charge of all these people's lives while they're flying, and they're like on the phone and they're like walking around the airport. And I'm like, that's insane. Like this person's just like me, yet there's so many people's lives in their hands, and it's just a normal person. Like all they do is they fly a plane. That's what they do, and it's like all these people's like lives, careers, jobs, like things that are just so important. Like it's all on one plane. Like people's moms, dads, like, and just a guy walking around. Just he's like, "Are we gonna go catch some dinner tonight?" He was like, "The pilot, we're gonna go catch some dinner tonight." And I'm like, "This is a normal person." Like, it's insane.
I think it's cool. Just have the knowledge, right? It's a normal person.
It's normal.
Not a robot. Nobody's a robot. We're all people. Just
He was talking about
accelerate
drinking
different
too. I was like, "You're about to go drink after this?" Like, I said, "Whatever, go do what you want."
things.
Like,
Yeah. Normal person. So I can have the license to fly, but I would get all the training and certificates before being able to fly a plane. But I'm kind of losing it. I'm tired of now. So I can
dig deep.
have the license to fly. I'm also just cramping. That's all. Like,
I should probably be cramping for all the Diet Coke in my blood.
my arm, like, how is this possible? I'm not willfully doing it. Like, my arm's staying off the ground. Like, if it was me, I would just let it drop. Like, I'm trying to let it drop right now. Look, I'm letting it drop. Ready?
Are you really? Are you serious?
Go. Drop. Like, look at my hand. My hand's down. That shows my hand's limp. So, like, if it wasn't, I'd be up like that, like, trying to pull it, but it's not. See? So crazy. Like, muscle contract. Like, look, like, try it. Like, it's like fighting an alien. It's like fighting an alien.
You put it straight. Like,
Ah. See, it's like running the curve and like suck in. Why are bodies so dumb? So cool. So interesting. Stop.
Pessimist, man.
Stop it.
Oh, that was a Be Great hat, huh? It's turned that into a.
That just fell off.
It turned into a Lulu hat. That's so fresh.
It's just Lulu hat.
Those are comfy. Can I see it? I haven't worn a hat without hair in a while.
Ugh.
We ran a marathon with our hair out. Oh, you had a hat on, I think. I didn't have a hat. It's crazy. I had a fro like a year in October. It was just like.
That's crazy. Like I can't.
Not even a year.
My hair goes up and down. Like the fact that you're able to run a whole marathon without your hair getting in your face at all.
Y'all seem so out of it. Well, we have been live for like
This is the first stream we've done that's been 2 hours and 20 minutes, bro. Like, obviously we gotta warm ourselves back up into it, but who are we to just warm up anything? We just
go
ourselves
all
on
the
fire.
Y'all just
Throw us in.
If it's not our way, it's the highway.
Throw me in, bro. Throw me in the fire. I'm also looking like.
We have nowhere else to be.
There's not really much else to go do.
I wouldn't
So,
rather be anywhere else.
Let me think of anything. Like, what else would I be doing?
What, you got something else to do?
I already worked out.
We took care of that.
I ate. I'm not hungry.
Yeah.
That's another thing. Topic.
You could eat again.
Topic.
You can go
Right.
in the stream and go eat.
During the day, if we want to lose weight, we got to stop thinking about what we're going to eat. Like, I know it sounds crazy because I tell you plan your food and plan what you're going to eat, but eating should be a pit stop in your day. Does that make sense? Like, you guys saw how we ate, and I really haven't mentioned food since, or like mentioned how it tasted, mentioned the flavor, like, because a lot of the times we make these big moments out of eating. Granted, it's cool. Food's good. Like, food's cool. I like food. Everybody likes food. But one of the biggest things is not obsessing over it. You know what I mean? Not obsessing over the event of eating. Like, that's why I feel like having a few meals in the day, like big meals, because then you're like held over for a long time, so you're not really thinking about the next time you're gonna eat. And so, like, for us, there's no way I could think about my next meal, because after this, it's like wind down for the night.
Yeah, my girl's coming through. I'm trying to chill with my girl. Like,
Ready for bed. You know what I mean? Like, it's 8 o'clock at night almost. So I'm not thinking like go back to I have no reason to go back to the kitchen today. Like, unless I'm gonna get something to drink.
Well, actually, that's just funny you just said that. He said, "Do you guys drink at all?" I can actually show you. We were chilling yesterday.
No, please don't. Please, I don't want to.
Okay.
You can answer your question, dude.
Yes, I drink. I drank yesterday, actually.
I haven't drank or smoked.
Yeah, I won't bring that on the camera.
Drink? Can't remember. Last time I drank, I think we went out, and I was like, okay, this is stupid.
Mm-hmm.
So no, I don't drink, and
I do.
I quit smoking.
Mhm.
I've made a covenant with myself. I'm not doing anything ever again. And I can tell you the reason why I stopped smoking.
Can I say one thing before I'll let you go? Yeah, we do drink. I was gonna pull out a bottle of Grey Goose in there, but I'm not gonna do that. There's no point in doing that. You know what Grey Goose is. But yeah, we drink. I probably would drink like.
Hey, we're drinking.
Yeah, no, that's dope.
You're
I'm
cool.
not gonna do that on YouTube. But oh wow, that's really behind. But yeah, maybe like if I'm doing a family barbecue or something, we're all chilling, like we're all hanging out, like I'll drink there. But when it comes like during the week, no, it's hangover comes around. But thankfully, I do a lot of cardio. I'm young, so it like goes through my system quicker, and may not be that way forever, but you know, I do drink here and there. Go ahead, Andrew.
That's it.
Oh.
Yes and no questions. It's really simple.
Yeah.
No, I do not.
Yeah, it is. We could go into more depth if you want us to go into more depth. Only if you ask, though.
I mean, how much more in depth can you go?
Only what you think. I mean, I'm gonna start spilling all the guts, but we
now you
can.
sound like you're hiding something. Like, what are you hiding?
No, I thought you said that there's a reason that you stopped smoking or drinking or something. But that's his reason. I don't know why he's like cutting himself off from everything, but I'm glad for him. I support him, and whatever he wants to do, I support him.
It's just for healthy. It's being healthy again. True health, true wealth, true purity with God. Just being a pure vessel. That's all I want in my life. I've come to realize I have an opinion on this. My thing is I just think it's destruction. I've went through it and I've came out of it now. And if you've been thinking about if you are old enough to do these things and you've been thinking like, okay, I don't see myself doing this forever. I don't want to do this forever. Like, I'm telling you, I was in that position. I thought I was going to do like vices forever. But then I really had to ask myself, okay, why am I doing these things? And then I have to, as anything, you have to outweigh the benefits as to why you do it versus why you don't. It's okay, does the benefits outweigh the positives? And for me personally, all vices, I've never felt like the better version of myself afterwards. Ever.
Except
Anytime
for when we
I've done
started
it.
losing weight. I remember we did smoke to lose weight, but
No, that was just distraction. It wasn't because the weed didn't make you lose
Yeah,
any
that's
weight.
true.
That's not the truth.
it distracted.
You
yeah.
distracted yourself with other hobbies that were also destructive.
Mhm.
So that can't. I mean, yeah, you could lesser evil. You picked the lesser evil essentially, eating versus doing something to your body.
No,
But
there's no.
perspective, that's your choice. But in my perspective, and my choice was I was done. I don't see a future of happiness for me where those things are in my life every day. And like I said, I had to ask myself why I wanted to stop doing those things. And the biggest reason of it all was this idea of pleasure. And I mean, quite literally, it's not pleasure. Like, I don't like drinking, first of all. I can't, I always do, like that, I don't like it. My body's literally like, you can't lie to yourself. Like, your body says no. Like, this is rejected. That's why you puke after, because your body wants to reject
If
it.
you drink too much.
Your body's rejecting it. It's a poison. Alcohol is really poison. That's why it does that to you, because it's a poison.
Is alcohol in the Bible?
Wine is.
Is that alcohol?
Yeah. Grapes, fermented grapes are. But
Alcohol is though, right?
fermented grapes are. That's
Is
wine.
that alcohol?
I don't know. I looked that one up.
Huh.
But
I read the Bible
my
that
thing,
way.
yeah, like I said, I don't like the taste of getting it down. So that's an easy no-brainer for me. And I'm really glad. Like, I'm not gonna say I'm really glad because everybody has like, I feel like there's like two different people that you or there could be someone that does all of them, like drinking, smoking, cigarettes, all that type of stuff. Me personally, like since I was a high schooler, and that's what I was introduced to first by my uncle. So like these things weren't my decision. Like that's why I realized like doing these things, I didn't actively be like something put it in me to go do those things. I was manipulated. 8%. I was convinced and manipulated by people that didn't know very much better anyways. And kind of funny enough, now I don't want to throw dirt on my uncle, but my uncle is going through a hard time himself right now where he's still using drugs and he was out of jail.
Went crazy
and
during
he went
COVID.
crazy, and a
But
lot
I
of this
think-
I'm gonna attribute a lot of this to his upbringing and like where he's from, and third world countries, like drugs are easily accessible there, and there's not really regulation on what you can and can't do. It's just like everybody for themselves. So
Yeah, I mean, it has
you know,
nothing.
you-
Because my uncle also introduced me to smoking weed. I smoked weed for the
Where's
first
the
time with my
transformation
uncle.
gonna Yo, I got a
Um,
question. What is this transformation going to consist of? Are you talking about the 30-day or
And we can switch gears.
yeah, crap, Transformathon? You're right, 'cause I'm getting tired. What is the Transformathon going to consist of? So if you go and click on it, you can actually see, but the Transformathon is going to be a 40-day transformation challenge with me and Calvin. We're both transforming our bodies, and not only that, we're inviting everybody on our platforms, on our pages, to join us for it. And the goal after the 40-day Transformathon is to be very close to the ideal version of yourself, of who you really truly see yourself to be. And that's why we're the Vision Twins. We're not anything else. We're the Vision Twins. We want to take you guys along what it takes to actually become who you want to be. And a lot of people, when I say that, the first instinct is like, ooh, that's scary. Like, I'm scared. Well, the reason why it's scary is because you tried every way that sucked in the past. We don't suck.
No.
I'm really good at this, actually. That's my one thing I'll toot my own horn. Out of that, I'm not bragging anything. But this specifically about losing weight, transforming your life, becoming the new version for yourself
Through weight loss.
and through also just physical activity or anything that makes you happier as a person, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, is going to happen in this 40-day transformathon. And I'm writing my goal, I know my goal, is to lose about 10 more pounds and keep the muscle that I have, keep my abs, look shredded up, and I'm going to do that. I mean, I know I'm going to do it. It's not even really a question like if it's going to happen. I'm definitely going to have it happen. The question is other people. And if you do what we do, you'll get what we get. It's quite as simple as that. So we're pretty much laying out the foundation for you guys to transform your life. And quite frankly, Kasid, you go back to school when? You said next week?
Very soon. I know some kid at the gym came up to me. He was like, "Yeah, we go back to school in like a week." I was like, look at the calendar. I was like, "Dang, in a week already? It's July 10th." Like
when did you guys? Did you get out like May or something?
Because they do out here. I think they get out early.
I searched if alcohol is addressed in the Bible, and it says that if you do it in moderation, it's a blessing, but you shouldn't abuse it.
Oh, so it is in the Bible.
So yeah, it is, and that was one of the things. Is like, okay, you have two really good questions, Eric. I want to get to those. So the first one.
Yeah, we can talk a long time about this.
The first one.
Next week on Wednesday. That's soon.
In the Bible,
Transformation.
This is one of my biggest things. Is like, I have to ask myself, why do I want to do it? And every time I think about it, I can't come up with enough reasons for me to do it. That's all I really think about at the end of the day. Maybe I know smoking for sure. That's done in my life.
Well, would you say? You said something. God will.
Yeah.
I think every person's journey with whatever they're dealing with, any addiction or like. Nobody can tell them like. No matter what, like it's all a personal journey, and like that's what we're here about. We're all about mental health and like doing what feels right to you. And Angelo, I just stopped recently smoking weed. Like I just knew I needed a break. Granted, I will still smoke like some nicotine here and there, like, and you know, there's other things that I like to do. Like I like shrooms, I like mushrooms. I think the magic mushrooms. I've only heard positive things about them, and they only benefit me. Obviously, I don't like go crazy and trip balls every single day, but like a small dose is okay. What?
Go ahead.
No, what are you about?
It's not true, but go ahead.
What's not true?
Nothing.
No,
I'm not here to correct you.
No, you just said so let's talk about it. What is you about?
Doing a little bit every day.
Yeah.
That's a little understatement. That's my only thing. But I'm not here to stop that. Keep going with your side. I'm not here to interrupt the conversation.
Yeah, please don't me or do like some weird shit. But do it, whatever. When it comes to, I like microdosing. I think it's good. I think it's beneficial. And there have been times, like there are days I can go without it, but like I think it's helpful, and I've only heard positive things about it. And like I said, I'll still smoke here and there, and like I did stop smoking weed, and that was really hard for me to stop smoking weed, especially after like talking about it before. But I'm open with it. Like I'm not gonna be super strict with myself and be like, you cannot do this right now, or else like it's done. You have to quit doing everything. Like no, because that's just dramatic and it's stupid. I'm not gonna go black and white with myself. I give myself some time, and when my body says like come off of it, like you can come off of it. So that's my personal journey.
So have you guys ever thought about using steroids, and what are your thoughts on people using them? So first of all, that's crazy. Like, but I understand it, and I understand why people would want to use them, but quite literally, it's one of the worst things you can do for yourself is steroids. And I mean, you've seen, there's this guy that passed away. He was really popular on Instagram and social, like his name's Joe, super famous guy. But you can't tell me the reason why, at least an attributed reason. I'm not going to sit here and stand on a high horse and say this is why, but an attributed reason for sure is steroid usage. Like, I don't believe people would have such high-pitched voices in their later years, shriveled up genitals, ridiculous amounts of anger and testosterone. Like, that stuff's not normal to your human body. And of course, people are like, it's kind of like the NFL to me, like seeing like people like the bodybuilders and steroids, because naturally people just want to see freaks. Like it's kind of like in human nature, like the Colosseum and all that, to just see like
People like to be
like
entertained.
gladiator, like you just want to see crazy things happen, right? And that's why
see LeBron dunk.
that's why the NFL is there. That's why like football, basketball, like again, it's entertainment and it's meant to see people who are just really good at certain things that are athletic typically do phenomenal things with their body. And I think it's great. But then you have to really push it to like, okay, to get to this competitive edge or like be the best, right? A lot of people will go the route of using a steroid, and the reason why it's banned in so many leagues is because it not only does it give you a competitive edge because it's not natural, it's supernatural essentially. It's like you get additional growth hormones. It's just not good for your body. And I will never in my life touch it. I don't agree with it. And I definitely don't agree with anybody promoting it in any way, shape, or form, because it's just leading a message. It's always unattainable. It's every body you see on Instagram of like these big bodybuilders, that's great for them. But to the next generation that sees that, unless they want to do that, like my cousin Donald wants to be a bodybuilder. And I'm not going to tell him like, don't do what you want in your life. Like I'm going to tell him pursue your highest potential, whatever you see is best for yourself. I'm going to say for me and my platform and my people that I talk to and the message I want to leave behind is that you don't need it. Like you're perfect the way you are. Like you don't need to add anything to your body. You don't need to do anything to yourself to feel better. At least in my perspective about me and my life.
Where you are
like,
right
that's
now.
where I've
Where you are
realized.
right now, yeah.
That's where I've realized like that was the biggest trick that I was sold on this lie when I was 16 years old. Like it's fun. Like do these things, they're fun. Like do these extra. They're definitely not good for you. You couldn't even tell me that. I would have told you no. But like do these things. It's a fun time, and like it's sad because I feel like a lot of people are impressionable at the time where it's like my uncle, for instance. I looked up to my uncle. Like he was just, I didn't have a reason to, but he had his own apartment. He had a wife. He had kids. Like, you know, he seemingly had what you would think a life put together looked like. But then I'm here 4 years later. He's also went to
16.
however many,
8 years now.
8 years later. Wow, kind of bad with my math. 8 years later, and like
You just now stopped smoking weed.
Yeah, like from 16 to 24, I was high. Like, and I'm not saying that to say that like I had bad experiences during that time.
A lot of great things that
There's
had Vision
definitely-
Twins started.
Yeah, a lot of great experiences had happened during that time. But now that I'm like super clean and like super sober off this shit,
Well, the
I
past
just
couple
look back.
days.
I look back off myself and I say, like, I'm not gonna say I didn't need that because I probably
Probably
had it
did.
happen. No, I'm not gonna, definitely didn't need it. I'm gonna say
Well,
there's
it wouldn't
different
have happened if
situations.
it wouldn't have happened if you didn't need it.
The
God
way it
wouldn't have
happened.
made it happen. Yeah, you needed to.
Yeah,
You
you're
needed
looking
to.
on a hindsight thing. I'm looking on moving forward.
Yeah, you needed
I'm
to.
saying you didn't, huh?
I was saying like when that time, whatever happened in your life, God put it there because you needed that. You needed those lessons. You needed that experience.
Yeah, I needed to go through that. I'm
To know what
glad,
you know now,
and
yeah.
I'm glad that I went through it as a teenager and like through my younger ages, because now I can go into my older ages with a lot more wisdom out of these things. And for me at 16 years old, the reason why I think I started doing like drugs and stuff like that, not even drugs, yeah, drugs, because I didn't feel, I wasn't happy with myself, and I was sold on that I'm not perfect the way I am. I was told a lie, like internally. I'm not gonna say body. If this is totally different than like physical nature, I'm talking about like who you are as a person. I just was told. I just felt like I wasn't up, and that comes from being the biggest kid in the class. So like you always have this like inferiority complex that you're less than something, or you're like there's something better than you, so you have to do that to then be ascended up to other levels essentially. And that's what I really thought. But now that I'm older and I have a lot more hindsight on these things, I can genuinely say anybody that does do like the drinking lean, the popping pills, like
That's
these
just
things
crazy.
that the rappers are that's
To make
telling.
themselves feel numb, like to
Yeah.
numb yourself. I don't believe in anything that like numbs yourself.
Okay, let me
for-
finish what I was saying. But the people that are promoting what they're saying to do, like drinking lean, popping pills, screwing hoes, like all that stuff, it's destructive. It's not meant to make you feel better about yourself. Like, it's only times when you hear
It's
that
party
stuff.
music. It's party music.
It's stuff. It's party. That's the worst party I'd want to go to, because all those parties end up getting shot up, people dying, kids getting killed.
Well,
like,
also at the same time, it
there's just
doesn't have to be like that.
It's
Like,
destruction. Yeah.
Also, I've listened to like, don't always, and that's the thing too. I want to talk a little
Yes,
bit
the
more.
Transformathon's on sale. Solon.
So also when it comes to like, you know, that type of music, like everybody's a good person. Like I don't believe that there's a bad person anywhere, and like people just want to feel the best that they can, like no matter what. And maybe they don't know everything, and that's what we're here for. We aim to deliver a sense of relativity, reliability, and inspiration to those in the position where those life tools aren't yet available. Like the Juice WRLDs of the world, like amazing artists, but they probably felt like lost. They probably felt like there's nobody that they could relate to, so they turned to a bunch of drugs. And you know, everybody in their family saying like, you're bad for doing drugs, you're bad for doing this. And he's like, well, fuck you, like it's helping me, so like it's helping me more than you are. Like, all right then. So people just need that support system and just need good people around them to be like, you're perfect as you are. You know, I love you even with all your flaws. Even if you do mess up, I'm still gonna love you no matter what. That's what those people need. And then eventually they probably would have gotten off it, but you know, they probably didn't have any support system around them. So like, fuck you guys. Like the drugs make me feel better than dealing with
Which
you.
is
So
sad, because it's a
sucks.
false sense of security. It's not real.
It sucks. It is
It's an
true.
enhanced drug that's not a natural emotion. It only sends off it fires off neural links in your brain, chemical waves that make you feel like you're up here. But as soon as you stop doing them, you're slammed. You actually, most of the time, the come down, like think about people talk about like cocaine and stuff. The only reason why people do that is because they feel up
All the way
here
up
for
there.
10 minutes. And then as soon as you stop, it's like, bro, let me get some more. Like, let me do. And then you realize that's how addiction starts, because you're chasing a feeling that's not real. It's an enhanced feeling. You'll never feel that unless you're on that substance. And so I had to realize, I was like, okay, why do I want that feeling? Well, typically I would want that feeling because I didn't like the way I was currently feeling. And so once I started analyzing and discussing why don't I feel good now, then I realized, okay, well, that's not gonna actually make me feel better.
Love you,
And
Sid.
anytime I did do that type of stuff, my confidence went away. Like the idea of like, for me being, is like one of those stories. It's just, you go to like a restaurant after smoking, like it's so negligent to go into someone else's establishment or someone else's place. And I'm learning this only because I'm getting older. Trust me, when I was 21 or like 19, 20, I was like, I don't give a fuck, like I'm a playboy, like I was all about that.
which is lit. I think you're lit. You could have
Either
whatever
way.
negative belief you think about yourself. I believe that when I was 21.
I wasn't
was
asking you for your opinion, first of all. But what I was saying is that I had this whole idea about myself that, you know, I was untouchable, whatever, right? And I would go into like buildings, like smelling, like I just got out of the car smoking, and then you go in there, and it's like you think you're cool because you're different, quote unquote, for going in under a substance or under the influence, right? And I want to answer
I
the
think
question
you're
about
cool.
I want to answer the question about the tattoos, but my
Oh,
thing was like
you
I'm
got a
starting to
porn question,
realize
too.
as I was getting older, like I would never portray that to somebody else to do that. My biggest thing is I'm getting back to a point in my life where it's like I will never tell someone to do something I wouldn't do myself. And so if I'm like telling someone how do they, you know, feel confident and happy within themselves, I'm gonna tell you like this is what I would do. This is what me, Angela Sanders, would do in your situation. And
And maybe
you know,
right
most
for
of
you,
the
it may
things-
not be.
and most of the time, you know, it doesn't need to go. Me personally, like if you're sick, I'm not gonna tell you to go take any medication. Like that's just my thing. Again, I'm not a physician, so I can't tell you how to freaking do that. But I'm saying my opinion that if I was sick, I don't take medicine, and that's because I have this belief in myself that
You
I
crazy.
don't believe that any medication can heal something. Like a lot, like I have a thing with big pharma, and it's a kind of
Oh no.
big both thing,
Oh,
but I'm not getting
no.
into it because I don't want nobody coming in this damn door and I put it in exit bullets. But yeah, I
Okay,
think
can
everything
I-
can be answered within yourself,
Mm-hmm.
and every situation can be dealt within yourself. And I know Calvin's been really irritated listening to me this whole time talking about this, and Calvin's been. I'm gonna be open about this, Calvin. You've been very defensive for all these things about like, yes, you can do it. I'm gonna ask.
I'm
I'm
playing
gonna
devil's
push.
advocate.
I'm gonna
I'm
push
playing
back. No,
devil's
yeah, I'm
advocate.
gonna push
I'll
back
play
on
the
it.
devil.
I want to hear your opinion.
Okay.
Why do you feel like it's okay for someone to take a substance for any type of reason? Like, and this also does go for the question. The steroids, like, or even abstaining from porn. I do definitely. But what's your thing?
Angelo and Calvin are different people I'm noticing through the life. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And so why I think it's okay for somebody to take substances is because I believe that if it's on Earth, and as we all are on Earth, I believe that it's okay for somebody to take a substance that, like, they disagree with, like, yeah, we're twins and we're brothers, we're siblings, like, it's what it is, and it's fine. That's what makes us who we are. It makes us the Vision Twins. So I believe that somebody has the right to take substances because
That's not the but that's the thing. You're
Hold on.
switching the
you
question.
just asked me the question.
No,
Let me
you
answer
said
it.
someone has the right.
What did you
That's
say?
not what
was your question?
No, everybody has the right, and
What's
that's
your
my
question?
thing.
Yeah,
I
what's your-
definitely everybody has free will. So I'm not gonna
Yeah,
be one
so-
of those people that's like someone that mentioned the Jesus signs, or was that you that said that? The
No,
Jesus,
hold on.
the
Wait,
Jesus
you're
figures,
making
like,
me
I'm not
forget.
gonna get in someone's
Wait, Angelo,
way.
Angelo, wait, real
Oh,
quick.
let me say
You
it.
asked me a question.
Okay, go ahead.
What was your question? You said, why do you think that somebody should be
The
able...
batteries. Hold on.
Is there a battery in there? No? You didn't put one in?
Sam Lamb. Sam Lamb.
Hold on, guys. Swear it's got more.
We're putting it back on right now. 1 second, guys. We're going to wait till I'm on the screen. I want the screen.
That sounds gonna be bad too.
That's irresponsible.
Shit, you was in charge of everything?
I know.
Shit.
You're responsible with me. My fault. I'll take the blame.
Alright, go ahead. And alright, go ahead.
Is it good? Okay, I'll wait till it comes on. Starts chalking.
Alpha Spo, what's
Yeah,
good,
man.
bro? Alpha Spo. Okay, we on here.
Okay. I want to see it on YouTube before I start speaking. Okay.
And
And
it cut out again because I switched out the battery.
Oh, but it's gonna because
Gonna pick back up.
Yeah.
So good. Say what you're gonna say. So
Yeah.
why do you feel like it's
Hold on,
okay
wait,
for
I-
someone?
wait.
They can
Screen's
hear
not
it.
there.
I know. My question was, why do you feel like that's a good solution for people to do these substances? Or
Why do I feel
a lot of
Yeah,
different
please
things
ask
in
your
that
question straight.
No, that was- I
Ask me
said
a
it.
straight question.
That
One more
was it.
time, please.
Why do you feel like it's a good solution for people to do these substances?
Why do I feel like it's a good solution for people to use substances?
Mhm.
I believe that it's okay for people to use substances because they want to. And whatever they want to do, I, Calvin, do not have a right to tell you what to do.
But that's not the question, though.
Why? You just asked me a question. Why do I believe?
No, you're saying I believe they can do it because they're allowed to. That's not the
No,
question.
no.
That's what you're saying. You're saying I believe they
Why
can do it
should
because
they?
they're allowed to. Why should they do that? Why do you feel like that's a good solution for people to use substances? That's the
Because-
question.
Yeah, because if somebody wants to use a substance, I am a full support of you doing what you feel like you want to do. Whether you want to smoke weed, whether you want to drink, whether you... Now, am I going to say that that's going to help you? I don't know. That's up to you. Only you can know that. I don't know your bills. I don't know any of that. But what I can say is if it helps you go in your day-to-day life, I don't believe that you need it every day. No, I believe that you can be sober and you can live a fun, sober life. That's fine. I'm a total proponent of that. But at the same time, do I believe you have the right?
No, see, he keeps switching.
Calvin-
This is what Calvin does, though. He always switches the conversation to something
What
that's
is-
not what we're
hold on.
talking about. Calvin, I'm asking
You're getting upset.
what are the benefits of
All
using
right.
substances? That's the question. Don't get defensive and upset. We're
What are the
asking you,
benefits?
we're
Oh, what's the
waiting for your
benefits of
response.
using substances? There's plenty of it. I mean, when it comes to using substances, see, I'm not a doctor. I don't know what all the benefits are to substances. That's up to you. It's based on how you feel.
And so my response to that, right? Because I feel like, in my opinion, that doesn't help anybody to say, like, if someone's asked, like, if, right, like, Eric, you mentioned to me, right, like, smoking weed. Like, do you feel like that's a good solution? Calvin's answer would most likely be, do what you feel like you want to do. And now my answer would be, okay, let's talk about it, right? Why do you want to use that weed? Like, what are we trying to run from, right? Or not even run from, right? But what are we trying
Not
to?
sure. I love you both, y'all. Calvin, don't hate me. I don't hate you, bro. I love you.
Trust,
actually.
trust.
I love you.
Trust, it's all good.
I love you, so I want you to do whatever you want. That's how much I love you.
Trust, it's all good. But I would ask you,
crying in
I
the
would push
chat.
back. I would push back and then say,
What's your pushback,
okay, well,
bro?
why would you want to use those substances, right? Like, why do you want to go smoke weed? So then most of the time, the answer would be like, well, I just feel like I'm going through a lot. I'm stressed out. This, that, and the third. Whatever, right?
It is like that.
Yeah, so everybody has their reason why. Now, if I'm a person that's a proponent of you becoming the best and healthiest version of yourself, I'm gonna tell you, I don't think smoking is the best option. Granted, I did it, and so this is why I can actually say this, because I have, what's funny?
It's funny that you did it before, and so I'm laughing. Go ahead.
No, you're laughing like it's hypocritical.
No, I mean, it's only been 3 days since you've been sober, which is awesome. But I mean, you haven't been sober for 3 days. Like, you can't like go out Bible thumping when you haven't.
No one's even,
Uh,
see that,
yeah.
you're,
Say
so the
it.
biggest
Just
thing
say it.
is that, so anyways, what I was saying. So the idea of smoking weed, right? The reason why I could say is because I was actually in that position. I was like, okay, no, I don't want to, if I could tell you a lesson that I learned from it, number one is I was running from something I had to deal with while I was sober. And what I mean by that is like this whole, why are you stressed out? Or like, why are you, what makes you feel like you want to just take a break or like get away from it? Well, what is it? Like, is it the work's backing up? Is it my girlfriend's yelling at me? My whatever's arguing with me? Well, first thing I would say is go handle like if it was with your girlfriend, I'd be like, go handle the argument you have
It's like
with your
therapy for
girlfriend.
you guys. Facts. It is
I would say
therapy.
like don't run from the conversation with your wife or whatever and go drink on the weekends and go talk to your wife. Like, why what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Because a
So you
lot
end
of the
up on
times
first
we
week?
use these things as like a patch, right? Drugs is like an escape. And so that's why I used it. Now again, this is my advice coming from someone that was an escape artist, was like, what are we running from? And I had to deal with those things sober. And so now that I've really sobered up my mind, like I can dream again, like having a dream, like being able to wake up clear, like ready to go, has been the absolute biggest blessing I've noticed in the last couple of days. And it's been what I've been missing. Like that's genuinely what I've been missing for a couple years now. Like I just wanted to wake up as if I fell asleep that same, like the same energy I
Relax
had.
your shoulders,
that-
bro. You were. I just realized we're like sitting like. Yeah.
Okay. So my biggest thing was I didn't want to wake up different than I went to sleep. Like if I wanted to have that same daily focus and daily energy. And so now that I've stopped doing these things, like literally it's been probably since last week, yeah.
It's been like 3 days, but it's been great.
You're saying that it's so weird, bro. That's so
No, I'm
weird.
proud
You're
of you.
literally a open hater, and it's the
Oh.
weirdest thing. And I'm glad that it's being seen right here because that is just
guys,
weird.
am I hating on you?
That's weird. You only did it for, like no one even asked you how
Yeah, you're
long
right.
it
You're right.
was.
I'm not going here. I'm
But
not here. I'm being
and see
here.
that's the thing. You're defensive over drugs. So I was the same way though.
I'm
I
just
literally
devil's advocate.
I was literally the same way.
Playing the devil. That's it.
It's weird. I was literally doing the same thing though. It was like I would make fun of people for doing better. Like
No.
saying I came off of it, you're being sober. Like I'd be like, oh, that guy's a square. Like he's just trying to do better. Like, and then you don't realize, and now that you're sober, it's like I was the wrong. Like that is the wrong way. What I was before was the wrong way. Both of y'all taking shots at each other. Not gonna lie. I don't want this to be like an entertain. Like this is just generally how we.
This is
we,
real
we
life.
had this
Like,
conversation before we
You
got
can't
on,
even
so-
make this up. Like this is. We're not gonna funk anything. Like we're gonna have a real conversation. Like
Screwing black. I think the battery died.
Sorry.
We only got like 5 more minutes in.
Thank you
That's
for
crazy.
changing
We
it
pulled
back.
a whole 3 hours.
3 hours. I'm proud of you.
Okay, well this isn't gonna last that much longer either, but. Alright, let's wrap it up then. I guess
Nah,
this
this-
is about to be 3 hours.
Nah, this is good. You're being an open hater right now. Whatever, man. This is some real shit.
I'm just glad.
Oh.
Eternally glad.
Eternally grateful. I am so grateful.
I'm trying to fix. Hold on, guys. It's still.
We gonna get it on, everybody. Are we back on?
But that's my answer, you guys. That's my answer.
This is good. See,
I don't like who
I don't
I
like
used to
taking
be,
sh-
and I'm glad that I'm new.
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm new and I'm reborn, and I feel a lot better. Mentally, it feels so much like pure. I can think clearly. I can form real sentences and say them from beginning to middle to end. Like before, that was a hard thing for me. It would be like I'd start on something, and then a thought would come up, and since I was high, I'd like pick up on that thought, and then I'd forget what my original sentence was, and then it's like I start talking about this thing, forget it, and then I just have a bunch of like incomplete sentences, a bunch of incomplete like
say one sentence.
anything, and then I would just finish off like, oh, well, then yeah. And he'd be like, oh, it's because I'm hot. Like that, I just didn't like that. I didn't like
Okay,
that feeling.
Me personally, Angela, I wouldn't let Calvin talk to me like that. Y'all should box.
He has
I'm
a
not
bad
fighting.
name.
I'm not fighting. I'm done fighting. We actually got into it a couple weeks ago, and like we made a promise that we weren't gonna fight again, and we ended up like putting hands on each other. And it's like, it's just so dumb. Like, fighting is never the answer, guys. If you're watching this, violence is stupid. Like, words can cut deep. Like, shots go back and forth, but like, don't start fighting with each other. Like, 'cause then nobody's gonna win. Even if you're throwing shots back and forth, like nobody's gonna win. So, just keep it positive, be happy, and I think that's the.
Wait, so if you don't take medicine, you just beat illnesses naturally, or do you just your body, or you believe in medicinal drugs?
Please.
I literally have not been sick, bedridden, or like couldn't get out of bed. The only reason why I couldn't get out of bed the other day is because I had fasted. But other than that, nah. Like I can't remember the last time I've been sick. And I'm talking for like 4 years, maybe even 5 years. Like seriously, like ill. I used to get really sick as a kid. Like we used to grow up in a trailer home, and we had like mold and everything. And so for some reason, I was always like the one that would get sick and get like, just get ill. And I know that I have like this respiratory thing since I was a kid. Like I was born, like I can only breathe out of one nostril right now. Yeah, like it's weird. But so I was immune to like lung illnesses, like colds, bugs, whatever it was. And ever since I've been like super healthy and exercising, I haven't and I attribute my health to my fitness. Seriously, like
Mhm.
being fit has seriously I have not dealt with an illness.
Angelo, do you support? So, Eric, can I get some questions, bro? Or are you just here for Angelo?
He wants to hear the truth. Angela, do you support vaccines? I would not get it myself, no.
Your
But
truth
again-
is your truth. I have my truth, Eric. Go ahead, though. I don't support that. Actually, I support everything. I support the vaccine. I support anything that anybody wants to do. I support
And
it.
that's, yeah, I don't agree with that, but that's not my thing.
We can agree to disagree.
Yeah.
That's
That's an
perfectly
adult.
fine.
That's what's like being an adult. You're not going to agree with,
Any-
everybody's not going to agree with everything you say. And so if you can't have an open dialogue with someone or a conversation without it getting personal, because once you get personal, you have now admitted you're offended. So that's another thing too. If you're having a conversation with somebody and they ever start, especially bosses at work or coworkers or people, a lot of the times people will try to sneak in advice for you while also downplaying you as if you're an inferior. Do not be dismayed. Never let someone lower you. You are equal and allowed to be here just as anybody else is. And if that is the president of the United States,
Or it's the homeless person down the street.
if that is exactly, if that's the homeless person down the street, you are allowed to be here and you are allowed to express and feel the way you feel. Anybody that says opposite of that is basically like a cancer. They're trying to tell you you can't be alive, which is weird. They basically just want to see you dead, which basically means they don't care about you, which basically means you don't have to listen to anything that they fucking say. Because there you go, you have your answer.
I probably learned more than from the homeless person on the street than I've learned from the president or learned from the Pope or whoever. Like, nah. Oh, you took away your message. He was like, nah, fool, I actually like Calvin more. He said that. But Calvin, does your girlfriend support your drug use or not? You know, she's not like 100%. She's not 100% supportive. But the cool thing about having a girlfriend is she's very loving with me. Like, she doesn't like say, if you stop this, I'm gonna leave you. Like, she she seeks to understand, and that's the cool thing about women, like, and having a girl around, is that she doesn't like. She would never say like, we made a promise not to break up with each other, and
What?
yeah, that sounds crazy to a person who's been single and a person who doesn't understand
Yeah.
a loving relationship when they see one.
See, like that. Like, that's weird. Why didn't you could have
But
just
you're
said,
like, what? Because it's like
I'm
that. I take
curious.
No, because like
I'm curious. Like,
yeah.
explain.
Okay.
not,
Okay.
Like,
No,
chill,
I got you,
bro.
I got you.
Oh my gosh.
It's been 3 hours. I'm sorry, Angela. It's been 3 hours. Okay.
You've done it like
Angela,
6
I apologize.
times.
Angela, I apologize. all right?
Okay, go ahead,
I apologize. All right.
Someone typed it on me. You're
Okay,
good. I don't care for you.
alright.
It's good, bro. I'm still here for you.
But Calvin, so I mean, that's the thing. Like, I love y'all both, y'all equally. Yeah. So she's not like tripping on me. And the cool thing about having a girlfriend and like a living, that was the.
He does that all day, you guys.
No, I don't. Don't be.
Not
dramatic.
a word he shot it. He does it, all, bro.
No,
You've
don't
done it
be
like
dramatic.
quite a few
Don't
times.
be dramatic. Don't be dramatic.
It's
alright?
not dramatic. It's what happened.
All right.
It's
Well,
not
now you're
even-
getting a. Can I speak my story of being my girlfriend? Like, because you just said you don't pull. Gang just said you don't pull. Now, so the cool thing about having a girlfriend, like, we actually made a promise never to break up with each other, and what that means is like, you don't quit on people, and that's the thing. Like, no matter what somebody's going through, you don't just quit on them, because think about all the people who have quit on you in your life, on the things that you're going through. They listen to your journey. They're like, oh my gosh, that's cool, and then like they're like kind of like move away, and they're like, I don't want to see you anymore. No matter what they're going through. So yeah, that's the cool thing about having a girlfriend is like, we made a pact never to break up, and it's like when people don't quit on you and like you can actually work through something, that's the most beautiful thing in a relationship, especially between us. Like, no matter what we go through, if we can move through something and like get over it and like seek to understand each other, that's where you actually get the level up. But like trying to say your points right and then say your points right, like you're not gonna get anywhere as long as you seek to understand. That's some brotherly love. Yeah. So, and I mean, do you get what I'm saying though? Like, when instead of like trying to make a point at each other, like when people can move through something together and like not just get up and walk away from each other and like actually sit there. And,
What
like,
if you have to get up and walk away?
then that's fine. Go walk away, but like to come back and.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if
You can walk away for a little bit, but you don't have to just.
No, what if you genuinely
the
just
world.
don't, you know and understand who that person is, and you don't see them changing in the foreseeable future, and you don't want to continue to grow with them in that path? I think you have a right as a person to be like, I mean, I'm not saying you could do whatever you want.
Yeah.
I'm saying in my perspective, I agree with you. Solving problems is always better than winning arguments.
Mm-hmm.
But if the other person doesn't seek to solve an issue and they're more so like, this is my point and I'm not willing to understand your point, and if you don't do that, I don't like you, then like, I fully believe you don't need, like, you don't, just because I promised you I wouldn't leave, you're clearly this person now. I'm not willing, I don't want to be anywhere growing in that path. I can leave. Like, that is the truth, and that's ultimate freedom of the other person.
Yeah,
Because if
freedom.
not, it sounds like to me that you're afraid of being like, I can't, like, I don't see life living without you. And again, you might feel that way, but I don't know if that's I don't feel like that's
for you,
healthy.
yeah.
I don't feel like that's healthy. But yeah.
For you, yeah. Wait, Calvin, you guys have arena, you and your girlfriend? No, but what's funny is like, I totally thought I was gonna be single for life, and like, the beautiful thing about having a girlfriend is like, that's the thing, you just don't quit on people. Like, when the moment that you walk away, you're gonna go out and live your life and completely forget the other person. Like, oh, that was a terrible relationship. You're gonna completely forget it.
We're gonna wrap it up right here, guys. But we're gonna finish it
And
on the
go-
camera. Hold on. Just a second. Just a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Just so you can see us for a second.
Oh, there we go.
Just so you can still holla at your boys.
There we go. Put that down a little bit.
Just so you can still holla at your boys. Perfect. You were concluding?
I'm waiting for the camera to come back on, and I'll wait for you to come sit next to me. It went to the camera, right? Or you just plug it back in? Okay, I'll wait for it to come on.
It says right here.
But you can't see the... You got it?
You need something?
Well, yeah, I didn't know if you were changing the camera or... Oh, cool. Oh my gosh, I'm so zoomed in.
Large forehead. Large head. What was that cartoon with the dude? Butt Ugly Martians?
Ugly Martians, that was lit.
Boom.
Nice.
Boom!
Okay. I'll get to my... I want to answer that point right there. Camera works. Okay, 1 second. It's gonna...
Waves? I don't got waves.
Hold on. Eric, I want to finish my point off when it comes to relationships, though, and then we can move on.
It's on. It's just going to change the camera to your face.
Yeah, but I want to see it clearer, and I want to see it clearer. So, 1 second, please, everybody. We're fixing it through.
3 hours and
We're live
8
for
minutes.
3 hours.
3
Actually,
hours.
No lie, I'm proud of you, bro.
3 hours
Sit
and 8
through
minutes.
the live stream for 3 hours.
I mean, not sit through.
I mean, no,
You
we
did
sit
it.
and did it. I wanted to do a live stream through. We wanted to do a live stream, and we're gonna keep going, but we gotta stay consistent.
Okay.
with it. Anyway, Kyle, I'm so happy to see you got a girlfriend. I was mad excited seeing you was winning and had a partner. That's one thing too. A lot of people correlate winning to having a relationship, like having a nice, like having a loving relationship, and I can actually, I would say, I can coincide that. I do feel like I'm winning in my relationship because it helps me get better. Like there's certain things that bother her that I can get better at, and there's certain things that bothers me from her that helps her get better, and that she realizes like, oh, okay, it's not everything's so black and white. And so that's the beautiful thing about a relationship is just like you have this ability to grow together, and yeah, I'm just a very loving person overall. So like, I guess
That's
that.
for the promise ring.
Huh? Oh, I might give her a promise ring, but yeah, man, it's having a relationship is really cool, and I'm sorry if I'm getting emotional. I think being in a relationship is a beautiful thing, and I'm just a very loving person, and I know I just said that twice, but yeah, bro. And Eric, if you're looking to get in a relationship, bro, it's God's timing, man. Like you may feel like you are absolutely done with it, like relationships are stupid. You may look at other people's relationship and be like, damn, that's dumb. Like I don't understand why they do that, but just trust that God's timing for you is right, in that, you know, there's a lot for you to learn from other people's relationships, so that when you get into one yourself, you actually are like positively building with this person. Like, for instance, my ex, like I cheated on my ex, and granted, I was a toxic relationship, but I was the cheater. Like I was the one that like did her dirty, and it's like I realized never to do that again because of how terrible and shitty of a person I felt like afterwards. And I like still stayed in the relationship and never told her. It was just terrible, like so terrible. But I'm thankful that it happened. It was actually positive. But yeah, you're lost 60 pounds and you pull now. Yeah, bro, like
That's how it be.
that's how it is. And like,
But
really
that's
be
like for
careful
me,
with
bro,
it too. Don't
like-
be putting your thing in anything. Like,
So yeah,
but you'll
Eric,
learn.
your question is an option staying single or not, bro? It is
Trust
not.
God.
Trust, bro.
Trust
Even
God.
on I do stay single because I want to, and the reason is I'm just not a lustful person. Like I've never been like that, like a hoe phase, or like I respect myself way too much now, and especially in the position I'm at now. Like there's just no reason to be go around tapping everything that walks. Like it's just gross. It's really just gross to me. It's
Yeah.
like, and that's how I see it. I know a lot of guys think that way, but you gotta understand, like being respectful to yourself, bro.
Wait,
Like,
so what do you mean
genuinely
about
have
lust?
respect to yourself. Like, what were you saying?
No, what did you say about you don't have a relationship because you're not lustful? What does that mean?
I didn't say I didn't have a relationship because I'm not lustful. I said I don't go around like slaying.
Oh, just because you're not lustful, yeah. But just
That's
because you're in a
what it is.
relationship, if you're in a relationship, like, and that person's sexy, like, they got some night, she got a donk, and like, you guys connect, like, probably could like end up being a great relationship. But not saying every girl with a donk is for you. God will tell you that woman's for you. So.
Do you think cheating
Hell
is?
no.
Nah, that's just like
Evil. That's if you want to talk about the devil, that is the devil
the
right
devil
there.
doesn't exist in your opinion, so you can't say that.
Shit, if the devil was real, that's what cheating would be. Like, it's messed up. Like, you're literally cheating on the other person. Like, you guys come to this relationship together in this pact, like this promise together that you're gonna do something. And
You
then
were not thinking like that like at 19, which is crazy.
Oh no, not at all.
That's the crazy thing. I remember you did not think like that at all.
No, I've matured a lot. And like, I used to be like, oh, I'll do it because my homies are saying like, go do it. Now I interpreted the message like Calvin did. But yeah, dude, cheating is terrible. Like, and to take it for somebody who's cheated before, like, bro, it's the worst feeling as a person, as a man, whatever. Even just, as a human, like, fuck man, woman, like, as a human, it's not cool to cheat on people. Like, granted, it was a toxic relationship, and I needed to get out of it anyway. But like, cheating on people is like, that's probably the most slimiest, nastiest thing you can do. Like,
No, I didn't mean to say people in a relationship are less. Not at all.
I thought
I'm
Angela
saying more
said
so
that.
like
no.
I'm saying just getting in a relationship for like a week or a month, talking to this girl, acting like you like her, hitting,
Was that what
talking to her
you've
for like a
done?
week later, and then like stop. Like that right there is just that's pointless to me. Like that's always been pointless to me. I think generally like the next relationship I get in, it might have I don't even think I've actually never been in a real relationship, and the reason why is because I don't see myself marrying that person. Like if I can't see myself marrying them,
Confused. Yeah, because you did say people who are in relationships are lustful, so I just wanted to make sure. Like,
but yeah, that's not what I meant.
Yeah.
But the biggest thing is like I don't see myself getting into a relationship unless it's for marriage. Otherwise, it's kind of like, what's the point? Like, and I did it once, and it was like, why do you take yourself through like the emotions of liking somebody or like, but you know from the beginning that that's not the person with you forever. So I don't know. It just that to me, I've been like that since I was really like 13, 14. Like after I realized, okay, there's no point in trying to just chase girls. And now I realize like a lot of guys do that. And so I would love to be like a figure for guys to understand like, bro, you don't need to do that.
You can be in a loving
to feel good
relationship,
with yourself,
yeah.
with yourself
yeah.
first, bro. Like no
With
girl's
yourself.
gonna want like why put on a front to be something for a girl if that's not who you are.
Oh,
like
yeah, no.
that's just all that's dead to me.
Yeah.
But
And no, I met my girl through Vision Twins, so like she saw my passion ever since the beginning. So like that's literally the only reason I'm actually with her today is like.
yeah, like a Playboy. And
Like,
I literally had that.
we
Like
both
that's
had
the craziest thing I had.
We
Man.
both have. I have a ring. I have a dead finger tatted on my ring. Like you think I've never felt. You think God wasn't working on me back then, even when I was down and I thought that relationships were terrible. Like, no, I want to marry this woman, and I got confused for a little bit, and I was more conservative.
Exactly.
He's more conservative. He's conservative. Yeah.
He does stuff for a purpose.
Yeah. He's more
I'm
conservative.
not. Yeah, I'm definitely more reserved. I don't even like the word conservative. Reserved in the sense. Reserved is a lot better. Because conservative means it's like to protect what you have and like keep what you do. Like I'm not really worried about that. I enjoy what I have, and it's a blessing if someone wants to come in on it. Other than that, like I don't need to give my life force away to anybody at all.
Yeah, it's a life force, and like that's why like don't get like in the Bible it says man was made for woman. So like naturally we're gonna connect with women, and God's gonna tell you this woman is for you, and God's told me my girlfriend's for me. Like I want to marry this woman, and she's believed in me from the start. She's in her prime age, and I think life is just beautiful, man, and relationships are beautiful, family's beautiful.
That's the
and
number one thing of this is like family.
Family.
Like I have
man.
family back home that I just think about. Like I want to take care of them and like help them out. Like that's.
Do you ever feel like you can get lonely here, like feel like you're isolated from your family, like you don't really have a family, you know what I mean?
No.
No, you never feel like that.
They're there.
Well, they're there, but they're not really there. But
I mean, we didn't see them all the time anyways, even in San Diego. It's
Yeah,
just
but
the
it's like we
idea of the
should've, though, we
access
should've.
to them.
we should have seen them more. But
We did. We saw our grandpa. We literally lived with our grandpa for like
Oh, yeah.
a whole year. So that's like,
that's family.
I mean, that was the one thing I'm really proud about in my life, though, is the fact that like I have no regrets of being with my grandfather. Like I literally soaked up every last minute with him because I knew at one point he was gonna pass away.
Mhm.
So that's like
You weren't
one-
ignorant to that.
Yeah, like our older brother's a little different than that. Like
Mhm.
he was like,
Doesn't seem
you know,
like it.
came to the funeral crying, and I'm like, that's crazy. Like, how could you say you miss or care about and love somebody? Your actions will always speak louder than your words. So like, you can't. I mean, whatever. Feel how you feel. You know, I'm not here to judge anybody in the way they feel.
I
but
love you
that's
no
just
matter.
yeah.
I love my older brother no matter
Screen
what.
went black. Okay, we're gonna fix it in here and finish it off like this, you guys.
Yeah, let's just finish off right. Turn it off.
Right here. All right. Well, you guys, that was 3 hours, literally from
5 p.m.
5 o'clock to 8 o'clock, and I love that. I could do that again. I could do that over and over and over again, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. I think this is a cool thing. We just keep picking it back up, and Eric, bro, keep growing with us, bro.
Hey,
Pull
you
it
see
back
Chipotle
tomorrow.
here?
Hmm?
Chipotle?
Where?
Did you see Chipotle in the have you seen Chipotle today in the house? You haven't eaten any Chipotle? Okay. Just make sure. Just
But bro, Eric, pull back up tomorrow, bro, because I want to really like grow and like keep talking about these things, because these are certain things that most people don't want to talk about
Mhm.
for weird reasons. But as you can tell, we just get in. We'll talk about anything. Like we just really feel however we feel, and we'll say it. Angela, what age do you see yourself settle down? You really want to know the honest answer? And
he's a playboy for life, bro.
ew, no.
Yeah.
Look at this 18-year-old, bro, it's so crazy, just young mindset. But my
life
biggest thing
or-
is like, probably when I always said it, but I think I'm gonna have kids, like when I'm like 35. Maybe even, no, I don't see 30. Like, I want to live, bro. Like, and I know people say like, oh, like you can live with a partner, but for me personally, like I just want to, and if it's right, it happens. I'm not here to like say, oh, like I can't do it unless I'm 35. Like that's weird. I'm gonna be more like,
Andrew
okay,
Tate.
if it pops up in life, then yeah, it happens. But you know, for me, I want to experience everything. I want to travel. Like I know one of the biggest things is seeing like parents on trips and like they got their babies and like yeah, you can have a great time with your kids, but then like sometimes it's like parents just want to get time away and like have a hassle. Like I just want to be able to get away and leave the house without any worries right
But
now.
also
Like,
have
pick
kids
up
though
and
too
go.
would be amazing. I think having kids and like being able to
Oh, I
go
can't
out
wait
with
to
your
have kids. I
go
can't
out
wait
with
to
your
have
partner, like go to Europe or something, just you and her,
Yeah.
like, and everything's taken care of at home. Like
Hell yeah, bro. Like I'll definitely can't wait for that.
like I've been with y'all since y'all lived in a van. Well, we're not in a van anymore, so grateful to God that we're here now.
I had to work out what you guys talk so I don't text.
Oh,
Okay,
pray before
word.
you eat. You did put that in the chat or on the questions. I saw that. That was you were honestly the
Nah.
only person that or you're like the there was like 2 people or 3 people that said something, and you said something.
Yeah.
So thank you for
Word to
replying
my
that.
mother, I'm day one. No, I'm not even saying you're not. Yeah, I really got to slow down before you preface things. No, I'm just saying like tomorrow when we go live, like just pull up again because we'll see you then. But hey,
We love you guys.
long stream, time to go film a TikTok. Love you guys, and as always, don't wait, lose weight. We'll see you tomorrow, bro.